and welcome back. This is not Major League Tag Pro Wanye. I've lied to you. It is Minor League Tag Pro Season 21, Foci 4. I am Jeremy Jan. Joining me with is Wanye.
Hello, hello.
Music by Selfie Syntax again. Thanks, Selfie. Appreciate that, brother. And we're going to do a little pregame show for you. Hopefully somebody's aware of how to get us the link for this game because we've received nothing so far. Oh, great start here. Well, this pregame is a pregame drive-through brought to you by Bright Now Tires. You need a good deal on a new set of tires. Get one Bright Now. Shout out to our sponsors, as always. So this one
Thank you, Bright.
Yeah, thank you, Bright. Featuring number 2, House Tagaryen versus number 7, Clocks and Blocks. And I feel you have to say it in that accent every time, although I'll forget that. Bye.
We won't say it every time.
We won't. No, absolutely not. So you see, we're going to run through the lineups. You can kind of just visually see them. Wayne, what are you thinking in this matchup?
I'm thinking this is going to be a really exciting matchup between two teams. And I think that the underlying theme here is going to be like experience and individual talent versus like teamwork and trusting. So I think that Tagaryen has a lot of trust built up between his 4 starters, and the 4 starters on Clocks and Blocks are all really good individually.
For sure, yeah. And as we take a look at the stats, you see the cap starters for the offense for House Tagaryen there, averaging like 6.5 just from their offense. So they're having a pretty good season in the postseason thus far.
Yep. And first, we saw yesterday in Majors almost pulling off a great upset in the second round of Ranked Thugs.
Yeah, so he's going to be looking to a little more aggression to take out on some poor Miners team after losing. But and you see,
he's got the nerves, as we saw.
It's true. It's true. And we see Cheese Doodle and Gargantua playing defense there. There's their playoff statistics thus far. And yeah, we'll get to the team stats in a second, but let's take a look at the counterparts. Our boys, Clocks and Blocks, refined 3.5, and then team with 5 caps per game. So we said 6.5 felt like a lot, and it's 8.5.
We should take into account both these teams played Jardim in the last round, so some stats may be inflated over others.
Wayne, sometimes you just celebrate the glory of the caps instead of pointing out
of course.
Yeah, I mean, that is something that, of course, is a bit different. The maps are a pick ban, so you may play some.
We can compare the teams well because they both played it.
Right, and last night was a great example. Again, we saw 3 maps that very low scoring. Just a really
pilot, which was a little bit more offensive.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, just a defensive grind, but the Miners teams tend to favor the offense, it seems. And we'll take a look at the team stats here. You see caps there, 22. That's 11 caps per game for House Tagaryen, 7.5 for Clocks and Blocks. The hold per game, pretty good for House Tagaryen, 123.64. That means it's a little over 2 minutes. I guess, like you're saying, they did play Jardim, so it's not going to be like staggering numbers.
Yeah. One thing to point out here is the prevent for Clocks and Blocks is more than double Tagaryen, which is kind of not what we saw in the regular season. As Tagaryen had the highest prevent numbers of any defense, so definitely defensive talent, even if we are going to see more caps.
For sure. And that hold per game, the reason I hesitated and stuttered, that we have a formula in, and that formula is incorrect. They're around, per game, that would be 630 holds, or no, 675 hold per second. So that's a little over.
About 425 for Clocks and Blocks.
Yeah, so it's much more than 2 minutes. And then defensively, both these teams playing lots of prevent. You see the prevent per game over 1,000 for House Tagaryen, and I don't know, these statistics. We rushed this. Let's be honest. I rushed this last second. These do not look accurate. We're just going to move on. There's no time there's no time to waste on wrong
Who
statistics here, Wayne.
knows? Throw the stats to the wind. We have tag rid of that.
So Wayne, we started to get into it, but we want to get the sponsor in as well. So Warriors Tag Pro Academy, young warriors come out and play. So Professor
Mm-hmm.
Wanye, what's your match cliff notes?
Sponsored by Warriors, of course. Thank you, Warriors. For Clocks and Blocks, I think that their primary objective should be lock down the offensive first and that both these players are high minors, if not low majors. First, definitely a majors player. Secondly, they need to be aggressive with their pups to generate outs on offense. I think Refined and Team are both really good once they're out, but they need to continue getting those outs. And then in a similar vein, they also need to play strong OD. And then when they have 3 in base, because Horse and Frozen are so good at offense, they can win outs that way. For House Tagaryen, I think that their number one goal should be just trust the chemistry they've developed. Seems like the team really vibes together well, and they all get each other on the same wavelength. So just continue doing that, and like don't lose faith in your teammates. I think their offense, kind of countering the first objective for Clocks and Blocks, they need to use like boosts, bombs, pups very wisely and patiently, because First and Dad can control the momentum of this game. And lastly, I think that they need to keep strong grab trains and force Horse and Frozen off balance. Because if they get the Clocks and Blocks defense off their game, it's going to be hard for them to get reset. I think that's their strength on Clocks and Blocks. So if they can get that off, then they'll be smooth sailing.
I like it, Wayne.
Man,
I feel like you gave a lot of thought to these. And
you talked way too long, man.
no, I think you've given a pretty excellent game plan and a good blueprint. So if they had consulted you prior to the game, either of these teams might
Always
be in great shape.
available.
Always available. So for a price, right? Everybody's got a price. All right, Wayne, I think we're ready to do some introductions, like team introductions here.
Okay.
We didn't really discuss this beforehand. Do you want to handle one and I'll handle the other, or you just want to?
I think you should do them all, personally.
Gonna do them all? All
You
right.
got the commentator voice.
Well, it's God-given gift. What can you say?
Can't learn it.
So we're going to be starting. We are the home team, of course, for Clocks and Blocks because we love Clocks and Blocks. We will never, ever betray them.
Mm-hmm.
So first up.
Unless maybe in the Nooper, if we do that. Maybe we'll betray
Oh my
them.
gosh. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you got to win for us to stay loyal. I mean, we're loyal, but we're also fair weather fans. Let's be honest about it.
Everyone in type is a fair weather fan. It's the way of the game.
All right, so let's do some introductions. This is for House Tagaryen. Starting on offense, his second minor season, technically third minor season, but he changes his name a lot, so we didn't fix it. Playing out of your mom's house, Big Papa, his name is Dad. There's also intense music going on while you probably can't hear that. But...
Oh, I turned on the stream.
Oh, did you? Okay, great. Starting in offense, his secondary partner, his second season, playing from the top of the podium, Clamato first. Starting at defense, third minor season, playing out of a monster movie, The Night Terror, Gargantua. And last, second minor season, starting at defense, playing from the vending machine, aka Little Cheddar Cheese Doodle. Well, Wanye, it was a pretty good introduction.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Pretty good introduction for the away team. However, it's now time for the home team.
I'm ready for it.
Starting at offense in his fifth minor season, playing out of the bordello, the conniving gentleman, Refined. Also starting at offense in his 10th minor season, looking for a trip to the Mooper Bowl, playing from Ubuntu, the core team. On defense, in his 5th minor season, playing out of the stable, the assassin, Horse. And last but not least, in his 6th minor season, with several other major seasons on offense, or he's actually on defense, typo, playing from north of the border, the Goose, Rosen. I think that's it, Wanya. We've done the intros. All we need now is a link, and we can get this bad boy
Imagine if they've
started.
already started.
Oh, that would be so sad. Wanya is now in search for the game link. Big minor league tag pro game. And Wanya noted it in our pregame discussion. He noted the experience that hangs over Clocks and Blocks. A tough matchup to the young team of House Tagaryen. Whether or not that is a huge influence in this game is yet to be determined. The big question for me is whether or not House Tagaryen, if you were to give the teams a nickname, it feels the total package would be something that you would call House Tagaryen, and Clocks and Blocks would be the veterans. Any love, Wanye?
Well, I've been informed by Captain Griff that the game is now in 20 minutes.
Wait, they're in 20 minutes?
Yeah, they're still streaming again.
Is somebody else streaming? Oh, the game is going to be in 20 minutes.
Yeah, in 20 minutes.
Oh, well, we have 20 minutes to kill, or do we want to end this discussion early? I was like, how come nobody contacted us?
No, yeah.
Well, the introductions happened, and unfortunately, this is bound to happen in Tag Pro. You see, unfortunately, there's a leak from the roof. And when that happens, you know, it is very unsafe with the speed at which those balls move. So you cannot exactly just start the game. That's just not how it's going to be. Wanye, what are your thoughts here? I mean, our sponsor is surely loving the extra time, but I feel like
Yeah,
maybe we stop and then rejoin in 10 to 15.
we could do that, or we could just redo the entire pregame show because I believe that would fill up the exact amount of time.
I think so too. Well, we can go more in depth. We didn't spend much time because we didn't think we had it. So
Very true.
let's circle back to some of this stuff. Specifically, we'll take a look at the statistics. I feel like people are always really into the stats, except for the team stats, which I rushed out and were wildly incorrect. Classic jam. Boo this man. So we kind of talked about, we got your takes. They weren't hot. They actually seemed very accurate. I think if anything, maybe Griff saw what your takes were and said, you know what, we need like 20 more minutes.
Yeah, we need some more time.
We need some more time to go over what Wanye said and establish
Yeah,
what we need
hopefully.
here.
Griff was in the chat, so maybe she took those notes to heart and they're now applying them.
That is fair. So we're taking a look here. I'm on the playoff game per game stats with Dad in first. These stats are accurate. They were double checked. The team stats were not. Actually, I know what happened with the team stats. If anyone's interested, I did a copy and paste formula. However, the formula didn't copy and paste what it was supposed to do. So I'm on the wrong cells. I just got to bump them down 3 or 4, and then we could get some accurate team stats. I'll work on that right now, and we can probably update that. Wanye, do you want to talk about anything in particular, specifically hold versus prevent for both teams?
I think both of these teams I don't know. It's tough to say with Tagaryen because they're pretty equal on both sides. I think the defense is stronger on clocks and blocks overall, just as players. So I think that prevent's going to be pretty indicative, especially if we have fast maps like either Jardim or Willow.
Mhm.
Uh, if we have those, then I think that it's just going to be return heavy and prevent heavy. It's two of the best defenses in the league. I'd say they're both top three. I think Dad and First probably are going to be better at generating grabs. So that's why it was my point to like lock them down first and foremost. Prevent probably is going to win the game. Like not necessarily prevent, but the actions that correlate with prevent, just keeping a good base, making good blocks, and getting a lot of returns. I think
Sure.
either defense is capable of it.
And if you were to say, if you had to pick, who are your players to watch in this game?
Okay. On offense, I'm gonna say we go with Dad here because we already saw what First is capable of yesterday, and if Dad can be on that level or close to it, then this is going to be a really difficult offense to stop, especially for a Miners offense. But like I said earlier, Frozen and Horse are both majors caliber players. I played defense personally with both of them at one point or another, so they're both definitely defensive majors players. So I don't doubt that they can lock them up. It's going to be dependent on the maps though, which we should be getting pretty soon.
Yeah, the map selection is going to be key. Which team do you? What do you see happening map selection wise? Let's ask it that way.
Well, we mentioned a little bit earlier that both these teams both selected Jardim last week. So I'm personally hoping to see more of that and maybe throw in a Willow as well. I just want to see a lot of room for these players to make plays, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
No, of
Rush would
course.
be another one. Haste, I think you can do a lot of cool things with the boost on that. Pilot's always fun, as we saw yesterday. So any one of those maps would be fun to watch them just play on. You don't like to see Well, at least I don't like to see maps where it's like, or games where it's like very low scoring and like you just have to grind them out. And I don't think this is going to be one of those games. I think it's going to be pretty high paced here.
Yeah, it would be surprising if it weren't high paced. I it's tough to say. Like the map selection is so key, and there's such a different mentality. It seems from majors to minors. Would you agree with that? Like which maps to pick?
Um, Kind of. I mean, it's still strategic in similar ways, but I think there is definitely a jump in like discipline needed in majors and minors.
Mhm.
And I think minors games are sometimes more fun to watch because of that, just because there's more opportunity to make plays. And I don't know. That's why I thought this game was really intriguing.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we almost have the team stats ready. I know Wanya is he's told me multiple times now, I can only cover you so long, Jam. Get your stuff together. This is why you shouldn't be drinking.
Don't worry, we all are.
And I keep telling him, yeah, that's great. But guess what, baby? It's COVID time. I can do what I want.
Yep. Gotta weaken the immune system here.
So we are very close. I just need to figure out how to properly set these things up. There we go. There's one. There's a two. So we're still several minutes away from the game time. Any advice you would give?
I guess to either team, we could say it's a Foci 4 game. You've made it here this far with your teammates. You've got to trust them at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to try and win 1v1s the best you can and just keep a cool head. If things don't go your way, just continue to make smart decisions and don't panic.
So
That'd be
why
the type
why
of
aren't you
advice I'd give to
coaching?
any
That's the real
player.
question. Look at these gems we've received from you.
Well, I've only actually been a captain one time, and I think I won best captain for majors and minors. So not to toot my own horn, but I think I'd be okay at it.
Well, I mean, you certainly were tooting your own horn, but that's okay because I would love to play for you.
I'd love to have you, Jim. I might coach a minors team if I don't play next season.
Oh
That'd be
wow!
fun.
Well, there you have it, folks. This is breaking news. Wanye giving next season plans already. So
Said
that
might. Said might.
well, you heard it
Like
here
might.
first. He's definitely
Might
coaching
dine.
next season. Oh. So now I've gotten the stats. I just need to delete the teams that we're not talking about. So give me another moment, and then we'll be ready to jump in here.
Big Swingin' in chat is saying he's hoping there's a correlation between jam drinks and jam racy comments. So one can only hope for that.
Well, why don't you take your top off, big swinging?
Gladly will.
No, hopefully, I mean, I try to remain appropriate at all times. There will certainly be an increase in the amount of jam slurs. And, Wanye, I didn't even think about this. We have a whole category of people that we are able to interview at our beck and
Oh,
call.
true.
Do we have anyone that you're dying to interview here?
Who are we putting on the hot seat here? Who are the options?
That is a good question. So I guess we got Coach, not Griff, but the assistant coach
Oh, okay.
to House Tagaryen, and then the assistant coach or the owner of
Well, he's
Clocks and
both,
Blocks.
actually.
Yeah, we've met none of these people, so Wayne, they're all just waiting for you outside.
Well, Griff seemed pretty nervous about applying the strategies, and seemed like she was the only one more time. So I think we should interview the home stream owner of Clocks and Blocks.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, let's get what is his name? Jerry. I
I
forgot
don't
his last
remember.
name. Jerry Reese, is that right? I think it's Jerry Reese.
Gerald, yeah,
Gerald,
Gerald.
I think it's Gerald. Yeah, you're right. Tanya,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to our assistant Tanya. Tanya, can
Okay.
you get Gerald and bring him in?
Tanya.
All right. Well, you don't have to be that inappropriate. We are live. All right. And here we have him. We have Gerald Reese. Hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Hello, Gerald.
Hello. How are you, Wayne? Good to hear you as
Good to hear
usual.
from you. How are you feeling about this matchup that is about to be underway?
A bit of nerves. A bit of nerves, Wayne. Do you prefer
What was that?
Wayne or Wanye?
Either's fine, sir.
A bit of nerves just because our coach is doing a tactical delay here.
That Horse? Is Horse the coach, or is there another coach?
Stan Johnson, the head coach.
Stan Johnson.
Yes.
Is that the former forward for the Pistons?
No, you're thinking of Stan Lee Johnson. That's
Oh,
actually you're
okay.
thinking of. And yes, it is him.
Okay, it's him too, as well. So same guy.
Same guy.
Okay.
Very interesting there,
Cool.
Gerald. Yeah. So,
Okay.
anyways, I think Wayne, maybe I think we got this one. I wouldn't
You
say
think
in
you
the
got it in the
bag. I
bag?
think it's gonna go 3 though.
Okay, you think okay. Who do you think's gonna be the MVP for your team here?
Oh,
I know that's a bold question, but I think one of them's gonna stand out above the other.
well, being a fan of international players myself, I got a root for Frozen.
Yeah, I'm a big Frozen fan as well.
I
It made
really
me
enjoyed
made
the
me a gift.
movie as well.
Oh yeah, I think that's actually what the name is based on. So is that why you picked them up, added them to the roster?
Yes, I'm a big Ilsa guy myself.
Okay.
And we just got the
So
stats
what?
in for the team
Yeah.
stats officially up here. Thank you,
Oh,
Gerald,
perfect.
for joining us. Yes, boys, good luck in your stream. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Gerald.
I'm going to have some scotch.
And he goes back to the booth. Looks like.
Looks like we're going back to the groove. We did get the official link in, so we may be good to go here.
Oh, nice. Just in time for the team
Just in
sets.
time. We did get our interview in. I'll send it to you here, Wayne.
We got it.
The official stats were updated a little too late, but hey, we're doing
At
everything
least
we
we got
can
them
here.
done. We finished what we started.
So now the warm-ups are complete. The tiles have been mopped up. It looks like the leak has repaired itself. The hope is that this works all 3 games. Naturally, you don't want to see some type of error there. You don't want anyone to get hurt. Late season Kevin Durant situation, if you will.
Yeah, of course not. Sorry, I'm just conversing with one of the players, Gargantua. Saying hello to the streamer.
Well, classy move by Gargantua, immediately trying to get on our good side,
Exactly.
despite being contracted to Clocks and Blocks. But I'm a big fan of, regardless of House Targaryen. I think I said it in the top. I do think that they are considered a team that could be considered the total package.
I agree.
They finish second. They do everything well. So do Clocks and Blocks. Is just they came together a bit later.
Mm-hmm. I think Tagaryen has one of those rare feelings where they just all are on the same page and they all work together to achieve what they want, and they kind of know what they want to get. If that makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
I love how whenever I say that, you just say it does make sense, just to reaffirm.
Well, sometimes people doubt you, Wayne. I don't know if you've read the
Really,
comments
I've never heard about that.
in YouTube, but the comments are brutal. Wayne
I
doesn't know
don't
what he's
pay attention.
talking about. How many supers has Wayne won versus me? In case you're unaware, they're all from Bright. All the comments, every last one.
Can't argue with that. Got me on merit.
But no, I tend to agree. I feel like it's kind of like high fiving your teammate. I agree with the positive reinforcement.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with that.
And it looks like the bans have begun. Gargantua says they have banned Chicago.
Only after Frozen says they banned Dallas.
Interesting stats here.
Oh,
Chicago
Frozen
terrible
banned
ban,
New
so I
York.
agree with that. And now Frozen's banned New York. Oh, Refine's banned my mother. You hate to see that.
Oh no. I wonder if Dad has something to say about that.
I think he was talking to Dad. The trash talk has started early. Well, we'll take a quick look here as the pick ban continues onwards. House Tagaryen 50% of the pups, which is pretty good until you look at Clocks and Blocks, 66.66 repeating, of course, percentage for their pups. So if you're looking at the pup factor, both these teams know how to get them. It seems like Clocks and Blocks did a better job, at least in the first round.
Okay.
And the prevent per game, pretty absurd as well, I would
Box
say.
and Blocks went off on pups in the first round. That's a astoundingly high percentage.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, Wanye. Well, I'm very much looking forward to this match. Wanye,
Oh, it
what's your
looks like we have
prediction
some
for how it
bans
starts?
actually. We have some bans for this matchup. Looks like first band is Haste and second band is Rush. So on the right pace for the maps I said would be fun to see. I think all the ones I said would be fun are available. So
I think Griff literally is just taking your coaching strategy, saying, "Yeah, okay."
she said in the chat that she's not though.
I mean,
She
of
claims
course
that she
she's
was.
going to say that. I mean, she's playing
Okay,
4D chess at
I
this
see you,
point.
Gary. I see you, Gary.
She's playing 4D chess because she can take your strategies, but then say on the stream she's absolutely not. So if somebody is relaying to the
I just have to
opposition,
believe her.
yeah.
And it looks like tuning into the Majors game that's currently happening, 877 scores first, 1-0 on Jardim.
877 Caps now. One of our favorite teams to watch. Really rooting for them. I wish them the best of luck if you're watching that stream. Tune into ours because it's going to be better, first of all.
Yeah.
But if you're watching that stream, I think it's going to be a great game, and really looking forward to the Super Bowl, I should say, regardless of whatever happens. I like both. I think it's going to be an epic matchup.
Winner of this game playing Maru's and Messi's ranked thugs in the finals. If you're not watching this game going on right now, don't worry. I will provide updates during halftime.
How's the other minors game going, or does that have a different jump time? What's the jump ball on that bad boy?
I'm checking it right now. That'll be Young Hotties versus All Eyes on Re, and it has started, but there's been no scoring yet. First map on Haste.
Well, the big strategy in that one, not to talk about another game, but as we do have some dead time here, if they can isolate balls to you, the hotties will have less of a chance against All Eyes on Re. And I saw the hype video that Dope made for All Eyes on Re. It was pretty fun. So,
And as you, it looks like All Eyes on Re takes a lead here, 1-0.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. Like,
Comment first, even from across stream.
well, I call them like I sees them.
And we appreciate you for that.
Who was the one who asked for some salty commentary? Was that Big Money?
I believe it was Big Swinging.
Big Swinging. Ooh.
A classic big mix up there.
Yeah. Do you guys think Big Swinging is Big Swinging? If you're is he talking? I don't
We
know.
have our first map selected.
First map. What
Whoever
is it?
selected first selected Willow. So very fast-paced map. That's going to be very fun to watch.
Willow's going to be great.
First time, I think it's the first time I've seen it played in competitive. I know that Lockwork played it against Boats and Holes and just completely demolished them on it. So high scoring that time. Let's hope for another one.
So Willow, the interesting pick, of course, and may we just remind you, if you're interested in Tag Pro and you're interested in becoming a better player, check out the Warriors Tag Pro Academy. Young Warriors, come out and play. You will be coached by Warriors. Wanye has done Glass classes before. Also, Bright has shown up on occasion. And Asdiff has shown up just to backward boost and tell you why only he should do that.
And he does it well.
He does it well. He's an absolute king. And then, of course, Bright Now tires. If you need a good deal on a new set of tires, get one. Bright Now. It's funny. I had a never flat myself, and I needed a never flat because I kept getting a flat, and went to Bright Now, got a pretty good deal.
Was it a never flat that you got from?
It was another flat. Usually a pretty expensive tire. He gave me the friends and family discount. Got out of there for 2 never flats. I only did half the car because tires are expensive, but really hooked me up. Only 82.85.
I actually heard that Bright is hosting a special right now where if you subscribe to his stream, then you get half off on your next deal.
And his stream is at twitch.tv/Bright Now. Is that correct?
Yep. Should be Bright Now.
There you have it. So, man, finding multiple avenues.
And multiple flows of income for Bright. He's really monopolizing on his clout right now.
And also, we mentioned 877 Caps now, so we'll give a shout out to our sponsor from yesterday. If you're having legal troubles, give Pipberry a call. Pipberry, 877 POGGIES. That's 877 POGGIES. Poggies.
And we have our fourth map, and as we all hope for, it's going to be Jardim. So we've got Willow and Jardim here. It's the first 2 maps. believe that's going to be about as chaotic as you could ask for.
Yeah, really, it's always fun when teams pick Jardim because to me it feels like no matter how disciplined you are and how great you are, those maps are just such an advantage for the lower seeds because it feels like anything can happen on them.
And I think that even is better for Clocks and Blocks because on their team you have 4 players that are all very, very capable at offense.
Hmm.
And
Very capable at offense and also very experienced. So you may
yeah,
be seeing some of the inexperience on the House Tagaryen side with the map selection. Or maybe they're just going to come out and punch everyone in the mouth.
but I think they're the ones who chose Jardim, so obviously they're pretty confident in it. High seed usually is the second pick.
Well, let me take a gander at what they've done this postseason.
And last map is going to be Pilot 2 here.
Pilot 2. Interesting. So, two really quick pace maps. And then you did say yesterday while streaming that Pilot 2 is a kind of a secret offensive map, though I tend to believe it's more of a defensive map.
I certainly agree with you that it is more defensive, but
Well,
sometimes in those final game threes where it's already been like there's a lot of stress built up from low scoring games, it can definitely be explosive. There's a lot of room for misplays and there's a lot of room for creativity.
well, it might be favoring All Eyes on Re if it does get to game three. They did play Quack Boosters in the first round. They won on Pilot 7-4 in the first game. And
Well,
then Jardim was
nope.
won by Clocks and Blocks in their first game, 11-9.
All eyes on Reese in the other game, Jim.
Yeah, well,
Need to
I
correct
just
you.
I just wanted to bring it up. I just wanted to bring it up. So sorry about that, House Tagaryen.
Speaking of that, all eyes on Reese up 3-1 now, and hey,
They're up 3-1. Did you say?
they are
Wow, big time.
easy leading the way.
Easy, absolute legend. House Tagaryen played last week 5-4. They won on Haste, and then 15-10. They won on Jardim. So 9 11-9 Clocks and Blocks won. It seems like on paper it's going to be a high scoring game. Kind of surprised
hmm
to see Willow there because Cap Hazard, that was the game that Clocks and Blocks and Cap Hazard went to double OT, and then Clocks and Block won 11-10, and like kind of a
Well, Cap was a pretty good team record-wise, right? I think they're like 3 or so.
that sounds about right. Yeah,
So it's a quality win, I would say.
I would agree with you.
But they must be feeling pretty confident to be selecting it against a team of this caliber in House Tagaryen. Or maybe they just figured that Tagaryen would pick Jardim just because they've also been successful on it.
Hmm.
Horse suggesting that I play for Dead just to get the show on the road.
And the botting accusations and the cheating scandals have begun.
19 seconds left in the Majors game, and it's going to be tied up by Ball Don't Lie 5-5 first half on Jardim. That should do it for the first half.
So yeah, big barn burner there. Not surprised to see it being high scoring with all those offensive players on both sides of the map.
Yep.
Um,
10 caps in the first half. Not what we saw yesterday.
the big question in that one was whether or not Ballerina was going to. I mean, she's a rookie, a true majors rookie, and she's in the
hmm
Foci 4 in a huge moment. So a little bit of pressure there, I would say. Probably the player feeling the most pressure in that situation.
If I'm being honest, though, I think as long as Ballerina can stay in the game from a lag standpoint, I think that her mentality is very good going into it, just from the little I've spoken with her.
It looks like we're just about ready here. Don't worry.
Okay.
I have my stream ready to go. I'm ready to switch over this time. We won't be missing anything.
Nice. Okay, and we're in game. Getting ready to start. 15 seconds.
Stream should be live. Wanye, if you can confirm.
Switch over here. We are live. We are live.
All right, 3 seconds. We're ready to start. Clocks and blocks. Season 1 through 6, House Tagaryen. First map, Willow.
First one to die here on the gate. That already has a grab.
They'll get returned easily by horse, though. Good contain there by the veterans. Wrong Willow, back to group. Oh, she's easily called it out. My gosh, what a start here. Oh, and you see a lot of pushing and shoving there. Oof. There is a lot of bad blood here.
Horse and Dad looking very feisty.
Horse and Dad looking feisty. Frozen, who picked the wrong Willow. You saw him. Oh, he just. Oh, wow. Well, the referees are separating him now. He just went and slapped Gargantua. My goodness.
Frozen bringing a little hockey culture to MLTP with this rambunctiousness.
You like to see. Oh, he did. He threw the gloves off there, but the referees immediately pushing him back to the bench. There's going to be no penalty, no fight to be had.
We're just going to restart, it looks like. Easiest way to do things. Like to see this type of intensity, though.
You like to see the intensity. A little bit of a delay just because of what's happening. And we are ready to go. 8 seconds. Now this is the real Willow, and it does look different. I thought it looked a little odd. It took me a second to identify it as Willow. It looked almost like the reverse of Willow or something like that.
Well, the only difference, I believe, is the power-ups are moved from the base spikes up next to the bomb on top and bottom. And I think that is the updated version by Dragon Beast, who's the map's creator. But because we've already played this week 3 before that version was available, they're just going to stick with it.
This is locked in. That makes sense. And more credit to me for realizing that the pups were in the wrong place. I'm so smart.
Good observation, Jim.
Defensive fire fest here. First holding out for 3D early. Now Frozen forces the grab by Dad. Horse getting in position for the anti. Frozen for the solo. Horse didn't believe, but Refined spawns and they should be fine.
I think I like whatever team's offense is creating more opportunities here. And I think whatever offense is going to do that is going to do it by using those back bombs.
Yeah, the back bombs will be important. First round of pups goes one tag pro for Horse. He'll keep it on D. Now here comes team past a bunch. Oh, he sped in. That was a situation he could have waited, and that may have been a capture. But now Horse still has it. Waiting for someone to get there. Refined showing up a little bit late to the party. It's about to expire. 2, 1. Horse gets the grab. And then the big spawn by Dad. Well, Dad, you did interview him before the game. He did say he had worked on his spawns an awful lot in the offseason.
Spawning all season.
They do call him LaSpawn James sometimes.
Ooh, first
making love to the...
Claims lag, though.
Well, of course. Anytime you do that, you claim lag. I do it all the time, and it's pretty much never lag. Here comes Refined! Oh, what a read by First! They had the blocks, but First shuts them down, so he wasn't lagging on that play. What a great job. Refined boosted back.
Great by Garg.
It's up to team. He has the rolling. And he does it. What a great position. Great hold by team there.
And First has left the shit team.
So how's Tagaryen? They got you, Wayne. They got you.
They did. They got me.
You just got boomed.
1-0. House Tagaryen.
So First really is having some issues here with the respawning. The question is, do they have somebody as a backup in case it goes further south? First will be out. He's been baiting him the whole time. No, Horse catches him from behind. 7:13 to play.
It's almost too much to try and announce.
Refined return. First will have a grab. Let's see how he can hold here. Uses the bomb well. They
Oh,
have an opportunity. Frozen, not right in the position, but a good play by Horse to get the kiss.
trying
Juke
to fix up the juice.
Juice, Refined Team gets another tag. So sweep. Oh, brilliant snipe by Gargantua. Get that man a medal. He's a hero. Put him in a war situation. Good Lord, what a snipe.
That's the second time we've seen Garg make a downtown snipe to save a cap against a Tagaryen.
Great job by Frozen holding the gate there. He could have been a Holden Gate warrior. The push through. Dad has to survive, and he does. Big play by Dad. So now
never cover cap.
tough opportunity. Yeah, these counter cap opportunities are really quick. So we have 2 antis. It works out for House Tagaryen. Dad pushing, but Cheese can't get the back block. The boost wasn't taken in the best angle. 6:08 to play. Another round of pups coming up. Still 0-0.
Yeah, still 0-0. Despite all the action we've seen, none has resulted in caps.
So another big fight for the pups here. That's going to free up first as Horse grabs one. Gargantua grabs a rolling.
First
It's
pass 2,
diffused.
the juke dies,
Frozen
so they have
decides to
time.
grab. Tough situation there. They will get the close in, but Refined will be out.
And that's just the dangerousness of this team. They can all grab efficiently, and if you give any of them an angle, they'll have a hold for a while.
A kiss there. So once again, we're reset. And so far, Clocks and Blocks living up to their pup reputation. I believe they're up 5-1.
Yeah, they have won pups quite a bit.
Oh, look at team go! Oh, whoop,
team.
whoop, whoop! What a play! That's a team alert. Oh, baby, 1-0. Clocks and Blocks. You can't touch him. If it's a game and tag, he's still alive.
Fine, keeping the hole alive. Gonna circle back for another chance.
My gosh, he looked like Usain Bolt. They were grabbing at like that dust, and they still have a chance. Refined. No.
The team's gonna try and win that pub. They win the pub advantage again. 2 more for Clocks and Blocks.
Refined looking for the bank off the wall. No block from Horse on the bush side. He's going to have to come back again. Uses the bomb inside. Refined still looking. Cheese looking at the bomb now. Cheese uses it and clears out Frozen. Still no grab, however, from House Tagaryen.
Dad and First just playing really disciplined OD right by the flag, and Horse and Frozen couldn't use the resources efficiently enough to make space for Refined.
Well, that's great when you are ahead. If they were up 3, but I mean, early on, it's only 1-0, but you will see.
I think they wanted to go for more. They just kind of missed a little bit.
For sure. 4:15 to play. Frozen clears out the bomb and clears out himself. Here comes Cheese Doodle. Does he have the hope? He does. Doesn't get it by Horse, though. Great read by Horse there. Played that one perfectly. Great defense.
Played it almost like a robot would.
Oof. I do not understand what you are saying. That was Horse. No, I think he just read that perfectly well.
Yeah.
Look at Wayne. He's not on his team for 1 week, and he throws him under the bus. Unreal. Nice read. Nice job by Frozen there. Muscled on the button, and then he got the return as well. Nice play by Horse to clean up the juke juice of Gargantua's grab. Nothing doing. Still 1-0. Favor of Clocks and Blocks, our boys, our heroes. First return.
Return by.
Team again. He's out. No, Cheese Doodle gets him from behind. Refined will have a grab, though. First versus Refined. He was desperately trying to get to that bomb, but First able to cut off with the angle. Still 1-0. 3:10 to play. Dad looking to boost in. Could have been, it looked like it might have been their first clean grab for an out there in a long time. Another round of pups coming up. Dad bombs them off. It should go to First. They'll get a rolling. Unfortunate RNG. And team gets a.
The tag pro kills both defenders
to go
and
flag pro here. It may pay off if they can get a return. They have about 4 seconds. 3, 2.
Not going
to happen.
The thing about those situations is First knows exactly how long it's going to take for his team to get there, so he's just not going to put himself in danger.
Would you have hesitated? Oh, tough out there. I think I may have hesitated with the tag pro, giving it a little more time just because of how quick the map is for my teammate to get there.
Yeah, probably.
But
if you have like 6 or more seconds, you should probably keep it.
It's also easy to say when we see the entire map.
Yeah,
it's not the heat of the moment. So 2:10 to play. Another round of pups in about 8 seconds now. First and Dad fake like they're going, and Dad trying to take the angle. Refined will get out on the other side. He has a real chance. He's going to measure here. So now Dad gets a juke. Team once again. Look at him. He's a beast on
Oh,
the ball.
Refine's
Oh,
going to capitalize on
wow.
it.
What a block there by Frozen.
She's going to take the bomb right, and the OD is slightly out of position, and Refine realized it really quickly.
And look out. It's 2-0. And they have a tag. Bump, ba
The other team is
bump. Oh, nothing doing for Clocks and Blocks. 2-0.
Refine. Continue it. Refine looking good the past 1 minute. Oh, but he gets sagged there.
Frozen.
Frozen dodges too. They need to return on Garg. Got a good bomb from Garg. Oh, runs on the
There it
first
is.
though.
3-0. Well, this is not what we expected. Our heroes just boat racing them right now, and may not be what we expected, but I'm certainly happy. Keep it going, boys. Here comes the goose. No, it's a big fight for that. Oh, look at this 6-man battle.
3v3.
What a scrum.
Frozen not doing a whole
And
lot there.
Gargantua wins out, and it's a big one to win out. He gets a tag, but so does Horse, and Horse brings his offense.
Horse is gonna grab here though.
I think that was the right play by Horse, and he's past 3, so it's up to First to make a play.
For it. Looks like he will be.
Not going to happen. 4-0. And look at the entire team wagging the finger like Matumbo. It's not happening. You're down 4-0. You can't get out on us. Clocks and Blocks, more like awesome defense. That's all I had. I'm sorry. Big return by First. Dad threatening to grab, but won't. Another opportunity here for Team. He gets it through. Oh! Look at this. Rum, rum, rum. That's the boat. The boat has started. It's a race. It's
going to be 5-0.
Woo! Clocks and Blocks, baby.
Great half from Horse there. 19 returns, 21 tags, and a cap for his own. Every player on Clocks and Blocks capping, and that's what we pointed out earlier, just the versatility of this team.
So now, Wanya, you're the coach, as you will be next season, as you promised, and everyone heard you, so that's going to happen. You're the coach. What's your message to season 1 through 6 House Targaryen right now?
Well, it's a fast map. You just have to win pups continuously and keep getting outs, and just you don't have to play right on the flag. Just be aware of the bombs and contain them and try and get key returns. Trust each other, and that's all there is to it, I guess.
And I think that
just work together.
You see, Dad has left the group, so he has had some connectivity issues. He will be trying to restart and come back. I think, in my opinion, that is what you're saying is kind of a huge part here of what the game needs to happen. Is sorry, I was trying to do like 3 things at once, and it just my mind was melting. It just wasn't happening. But what I'm trying to say is the pup control in that game, especially early on, Clocks and Blocks were absolutely dominating. They didn't. I don't think there was a round where they lost both pups.
Yeah, that might not have been. That would be something that you really need to focus on here.
And I think that was like on a map like Willow. That's the key to the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You saw
the key to the game in a lot of games with tag, but most of the competitive games come down to the pups and how you use them.
Well, as we have some time, Wayne, let's get another sponsor in here. Wayne, what would you say? You say there's big difference makers in that game. We talked about the pups, but what would be the as difference maker of that game? As Diff Premium Coffee tastes the as difference. Who do you think stood out the most in that one?
The as difference maker of that game, in my opinion, I would say it would be Horse, just because he did the things that I said in the pregame show that were going to be the keys. Most notably, I would say when they're on 3D or 3OD with either Horse or Frozen, they can get the 3v2 grabs very easily and they can capitalize on it. So if I'm Dad or First, I need to stay back a little bit more and shut down those opportunities and just the 1v1 outs.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a big hill to climb when you see a 5-0 difference. They're going to do a ping test here. We'll leave the as difference maker up. of course, we always want to promote our sponsors as much as possible. As Difference Coffee is available at such fine stores as Pete's and Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, however, not available at Starbucks because, well, I think we all know what happened there.
There's a map where you can have a 5-0 comeback this season. I would say it's definitely one.
Willow certainly seems like, and also the next map, Jardim, like there's no reason to be.
Jardim would be easily second after
Yeah.
that, and they have both of these.
And as they continue their ping test, we're not going to stream that. No need.
Asdiff is paying for every second of this.
Yeah, we're getting some serious ad revenue right now. Oh, so the game remains 5-0 in favor of Clocks and Blocks. Another big person to note here, and I noticed this in looking at the EUs of last night's major game. Team in the majors, you were like, well, he didn't actually have a lot of hold, so we're a little confused as to like not his value necessarily, but like as an offensive player, what's going on? But then when you looked at his pup numbers, they were insane, and we saw him absolutely dominating his pup numbers there.
That team went off in that last half for sure on pup numbers. Him and Refine both, I would say. They were just all over the pups in their base every time, and that's kind of what you need to do on this map, where it's split even 2-2 on the pups.
So now we're streaming back. Thank you once again to Asdiv Coffee. We do appreciate your sponsorship. 5-0 in favor of Clocks and Blocks. You see season 1 through 6. Oh, golly, guys. How's Tagaryen? Trailing by 5. And I don't believe this is a test, but I do see them saying test.
3, 2, 1.
So we're about to find out here. It does look like another test. We'll let you see it live, though. This is what they do. This is just a little warm-up. You see a little friendliness there. First, rushing out. Frozen, yet to make a move. So, constant issue that's happened this season, and it's it's unfortunate. You hate to hear it, but server issues.
Happens every season, I think.
It happens.
And for me right now, it's lagging really hard, probably because I have several streams open though.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you going to say about that?
I think it's just an unfortunate part of the game. You have to deal with it, which is a bummer. I did get a message. I want to see who it's from to make sure we're not missing anything here. Somebody's telling me to move my cursor. Well, it wasn't a real game, so I wasn't going to move it. I'll keep my cursor dead center, good sir. So once again, the unstable parts of Dallas, and I'm not. I talked about you with this in the pre-show, Wayne. I'm not a big computer science guy, but I don't know if you're aware. Is it just a matter of like cost? They need to pay for better servers, or is it just that location is just not great?
What do you mean by location? Like the location of the servers or the location of the players?
Dallas, specifically.
Dallas. I think Dallas is the best server we have in terms of like distance, just because it's better for everybody. I think comparatively to other servers, it's actually better. I think it's way better than Chicago in terms of stability. Definitely better than Seattle. Probably also LA. I don't know much about the Eastern servers, but Dallas is definitely the strongest Western server. There should be a Kansas City server, as someone said on Twitch, but I don't think it's really a matter of the server. I think there's been more lagouts happening this season because people can't really go to a stable place for internet, such as a college, because it's all been shut down. I know that affected me, and I know a lot of other majors players have had that issue too. Just because everything's locked down because of COVID.
Sure. Yeah, it's just you don't want to see, especially a playoff game, decided by something like this. So they're really taking their time.
And every season there are playoff games decided by something like that. One or two, probably. every season.
Well,
Which is
Wanye, there
unfortunate.
is one play that you can learn how to play through lag issues, and that would be by signing up for Warriors Tag Pro Academy. Young Warriors, come out and play. The
Heroes will OFM you on Sydney, they'll OFM you
Mhm,
on the Norwegian server.
mhm.
They'll get you ready on every level of ping, so no need to worry about that.
We've been in games where he's asked us to play on London ping just so you're more comfortable playing to Dallas ping.
Oh yeah,
Just
pre-game for majors, you would do that all the time. Gets your reactions faster.
now, Wanye, the Warriors. A lot of people have said the Warriors class, the Warriors Tag Pro Academy, is rather expensive. Um, but for me, if you're trying to be an elite Tag Pro player, why wouldn't you spend the money on that?
Well, you're asking me to come up with a reason to not give Warriors money for Tag Pro lessons, and I really can't come up with one. So
Yeah,
you're asking the wrong guy.
yeah, 100% agree with you. Oh, and we have what a treat now. We have superfan Johnny Wingo.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny Wingo, superfan for Clocks and Blocks. And Tanya, please let him in. And here's Johnny Wingo joining us. Woo, baby! Just like I said it! Hell yeah!
Johnny, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Wayne. You know what else is nice to meet? A 5-0 score in the first half. Clucks and blocks. Clucks and blocks.
Well, because it's the home stream, you must feel pretty at home here.
Of course, I moved to Dallas just to be next to the server, buddy. You think I'm not missing a home game?
That
Woo!
would be
Clocks
smart.
and blocks, baby.
Yeah,
Wayne,
I know that
Wayne,
they're trying to
I
ban
gotta.
Dallas.
They tried to ban Dallas.
Yeah, pregame. They're talking about it.
You're joking me. I moved to Dallas just for this moment, and they're gonna ban it.
Don't worry, it's all Dallas. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh my goodness.
We'll ensure it.
Oh my goodness. So I need to talk to you, Wayne. I got a good joke here. Knock knock.
All right, let's hear it. Who's there?
Clocks and blocks are ahead 5-0. Suck it. Season 1 through 6. House Tagaryen. Woo!
Clocks and Blocks are up 5-0. Suck it. Seasons 1 through 6, House Targaryen who?
Oof, I didn't really think about the answer to that. But I guess the
5-0.
answer would be horse. Woo! What a hero that guy is, man.
Captain. That's why he's captain, right?
He is the captain. Hell yeah, he's the captain. You know who else was the captain?
Cheese Doodle.
Well, yeah. You know what, Wayne? I don't have time for
Jam.
this. I'm leaving.
Jam's the other captain. Oh my. All right,
You've
thank
chased him out,
God.
Wayne. You've chased him out. I mean, to be
Couldn't wait to
honest,
hear
I'm on your side on this one, Wayne. That joke was terrible. It was not very funny. It was not a good joke.
We didn't think it out.
So we are having a kind of a discussion. They did bring in one of the 3 CRC members to help discuss what's going on here. Um, the leak in the roof, we saw it early on. It was a problem. It already delayed the game. It's kind of opened up again. It's kind of a big issue. Wayne, what do you think's going to happen here?
Well, looks like they're debating on whether they're going to use Dallas 1 or Dallas 2. I don't know which one of those is the leak, but either could be okay.
Well, you know what helps with good leaks, Wayne?
What is that?
A good set of tires. And you can get a good set of tires right now from Bright Now. Need a good deal on a new set of tires? Get one Bright Now.
Picked you up earlier, as you said. Look anyone up with a subscriber discount, subscribe to Bright Stream, and then also subscribe to Jam Stream. Because if you do that, then we get another 10%. That's 60% off total from Bright
Wow.
Now's tires.
Well, I didn't even know I was in on that. So that's that's Bright helping me out. Looks like they've done a launch here. I'm not sure what this is for. So let's begin the stream.
See if we can judge by the urgency of the movements. If they're if they're going or not.
So they've kind of mopped up the floor a bit, but again, we don't want to see an ACL missing another season,
3,
something along
2,
those lines, blown out.
1.
But we'll see what's happening. It looks real. Looks like everyone's real active here. We're going.
Yeah.
This is live.
I think Frozen's really one serious injury from considering retirement, and I'd really hate to see that.
Yeah, I would as well. Frozen the Goose, one of my favorite players of all time. Really enjoy his
Super Bowl
takes.
champion.
Absolute Super Bowl champion. He should be. He's a Super Bowl, and if he's not a Super Bowl champion every season, he is one in my heart.
Yep.
Frozen. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Look at our boy, the Goose, getting a return.
I'm spawning now.
Oh, Gargantua bullying him out.
Very aggressive.
Well,
Refine's
first
gotta
is
stay alive
Refined
here.
has to survive. If he cannot,
Got
it
the
will be a
boot.
cap. Good play by Refined. He's takes it all the way back. Brah! Gets out? No, it doesn't. And
Good
now it's a
return by
troublesome
guard.
situation. Horse.
First has the boost. They're gonna have that return, but
First team, one-on-one.
First needs
One to go. Oh, no bot there, but he doesn't believe. The block was there. He didn't believe.
That's
Clocks
rough.
and blocks.
That's so close.
Woo.
Pixel Juice team, and he might have been able to get that with that block, but I think he expected more.
Well, Clocks and Blocks got away with one for
Guard.
sure. Clocks, look out. Dad leading the way here. He can't decide who to go after with the Tag Pro, and now they all combine on him, but Refine goes a little bit too low. Team making chase.
Comfortable. Oh,
finally gets him. Semi-reset here. There's the reset. Frozen with the grab. Here comes Goose. No. Shut down by first. Man atop the podium. Primero, as he's known in Spain.
In the Spanish leagues. With Gucci.
Refined, holding. Using a bomb. Team tried to get that chip block, but it was a big ask. That's the nice ways. Like, I just don't think it could have happened. Another round of pups here. Clocks and Blocks didn't win them both last time, and they split again. Both rollings, though. Frozen immediately taking an offense. You don't see that very often, but it ends up paying off. He's already out.
You don't see it often from teams who don't have like Majors offense players playing defense.
True.
But on this team.
And look at team. Look at the patience there. Bullying first out of the way. Getting the block from Refined. Trying to find a hole. Doesn't. And now that creates an opportunity for Cheese Doodle. Finding it. Oh, that's the board. That's Goose. That's what Goose does. He's always in the right position until he gets spawned on. But big plays again. You're maintaining a 5-point lead, though. You don't need to make aggressive capping type of plays. And again, look at Goose go. Like I've said his name a dozen times here. He hits the gate there for another return. Big round here from Frozen. Big second half. First gets the bomb. Dad gets a tag. Let's see if they can connect. Let's count him out. Let's see if we can get a count. Dad leading the way. He has had connectivity issues. They're really pushing.
Connects with one on the gate.
One.
There's two. No, he got one on the gate though.
And a big play. Huge play there by Refine to prevent another capping opportunity. And that's two blown opportunities, or two missed opportunities, I should say. They weren't exactly blown. It was great defense from Clocks and Blocks, maintaining that 5-point lead.
It's really tough to cap sometimes when that back bomb is up, because you can make OD plays with it as well as grab.
6:21 to play. And Wayne, I have terrible news to report.
What is that?
My wine is out. I need some more.
No.
Tanya?
We're only in game one.
Let's be honest. We've had so many delays. It should be over. Another round of pups here. Pups. And look at all these rollings that have occurred in this round. Just another opportunity. Refined with the big moves. Will boost backward, taking his time. 5:43 to play. Refine pushing in. Just has to be first. Oh, what a snipe by Dad. Dad saving the game. Saving some momentum there. Making sure it's not out of hand. First desperately trying to hold it, but he cannot hold the gate. Dad looking for the bomb. Goes topside. There's a kiss. Another switcheroo. Good play by Clocks and Blocks. They're reset.
I think it's worth noting, at this point last half, it was a 0-0 or a 1-0 game. So it's still very within reach here for Red Team.
Red Team being House Tagaryen.
First going to be past 3.
And Wayne puts the jinx on
First,
Clocks and Blocks because they're going to cap a
and here comes
Reno.
first.
First gets the first caps for House
5-1.
Tagaryen. 5-1.
I believe we saw that yesterday too. First was the first capper.
And here comes Horse. Horse and First both holding. Well, First, all of a sudden, you're starting to feel like it's kind of like that heat check moment for First, and he gets sniped from behind. So
Fine, shuts him
the heat has been extinguished.
down. Might not be done yet. Running back to offense. Got a boost spawn, so that's a good sign.
Boosting
Dad grabs
downtown.
though.
Refined.
What
Gargantua.
caps in 4 minutes? Still possible.
Well, Team and Refined both stayed on that boost. They didn't get the rub that they wanted there. It should be a solo return here from Cheese Doodle, but look at Refined move. He's got those dancing shoes, and he's able to get past Cheese, and now he's past 2. What a play by
One guard
Refined.
came
He's
in.
going to bring it all the way. Oh, he took it to the house. 6-1 in favor
Fine.
of Clocks and
Coast
Blocks.
to coast.
I said that should have been an easy solo. It didn't work out. What moves by Refined? Dad returned.
Oh, when he gets the solo as well.
Look at Refined go.
Guard just trying to stop the bleeding with the kiss, but he's going to get bombed up. Frozen wants to keep this hold.
Well, Refined and Frozen both having tremendous halves. Here's Refined. Boosting through. Oh, what a snipe by Dad. Look at that. Stabilizing out the ping makes a difference for him. 3:22 to play. Here comes Horse. Here comes Team. Team will rub grab. No. Returned by Gargantua, the monster among balls. So a lot of flacciding going on for House Tagaryen as we hit the 3-minute mark. Another round of pups coming up. Team seems to be once again in great position. Refined looks. I don't know that Refine's even going for that pup right now. At this point, he's just
Refine's looking for the heat check still, and it's going to cost him a tag crow. Horse saves the cap though.
Cheese brings it out. This is the opportunity they need. Can they trim the lead here? They get the good grab, and now it just needs a solid lead.
Textbook. Here.
Great
and
positioning by Cheese, but he has to get away. Nicely done. Dad gets behind him.
First can't catch Frozen. Garg's got the gate though.
Big return.
First
Great hold by Dad still.
What Dad can do for you. He can hold in clutch situations.
He's a holder.
Oh,
but
oh
no. It may be Father's Day yesterday, but not today. Tough play there. 7-1. Clocks and Blocks, our boys. And Goose
really
with another return.
Horse.
The assassin gets one as well. 2 minutes to play. Another round of pups. Refined still dancing around, and you got to wonder if he's going to be in their head for the next game as well. Tough to bounce back. Oh, another. So season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen have actually done a much better job on pups. I think they're actually winning them outright for this half, but it just has not panned out for them. They're only down 2-1
they're coming in with another tag, bro. Need a return here on Team, and it's really good. See if Guard can get it. Not fast enough. Frozen's gonna have an out here.
Frozen will be out. He is ahead. He'll have full tile for just a brief second. And then he gets the cap. Unbelievable. Look at how, Clocks and Blocks. My goodness. Well, if you need to go to a clinic,
Tagaryen on their heels.
Clocks and Blocks are putting one on right now for free. Here comes Dad.
No,
Team won't even let him get that one. Look at him go.
I think this is insurmountable at this point. 7 caps in 1 minute, even on this map.
100% agree. Clocks and Blocks going to take game 1. The question here is there any momentum? Is there anything that season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen can do to gain some momentum going into the next game? Because they look dead in the water in the first 2 games here. And look at Horse. He gets right by Gargantua. Oh my goodness. 9-1.
I would advise not allowing that to happen.
Look at this. Horse right now, he's just holding a shovel and piling it on.
At this point, it doesn't really matter that much. But you just need to be composed by next half.
Cheese giving chase with First. Nothing doing. Cheese is going to... Oh, look at Frozen. The goose gets one. 10-1. And look at this. If there was a white flag, they'd be waving it.
3, 2, 1.
Yikes, a Rooney. What
not
a half.
Get flag, though.
Well, lag or no lag, that's a tough pill to swallow, and they're going to have to figure
And look at the defense there with 4 of the 5 caps for blocks and blocks. Frozen and Horse both almost with a minute of hold each. That's just the versatility you have on this team. And that's why they're a dangerous team, especially in the playoffs.
Well, the only thing you can do if you're season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen right now, you just say, listen, let's all agree we played like crap. It happens. Move on. It doesn't matter. Move on. You got 2 games left now. Your season comes down to this. You can't play with, you can't be timid. You can't be intimidated.
Exactly.
You need to come out and throw a
haymaker.
haymaker.
Can't trust your teammates.
Exactly.
You've got to just work together. This is your map. You pick this map. They've dominated everybody on Jardim, and they're going to do it here. This is the statement game for them. Obviously, because if they lose, they go home. But still, on their home map, they should have the advantage.
Well, I think all season long, like minors is a bit different than majors. It's not. It feels like everybody 1 through 8 can win, but the top 2 teams all season, those 2 being Young Hotties and House Tagaryen, I think most people kind of penciled it in for at least the Foci 4, but definitely a shot at the finals for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Clocks and Blocks has season House Tagaryen on the season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen on the brink. Do we have an update, Wayne, on the other matchup?
In the majors game,
sure.
I've tuned in. I believe it's half 2 on game 2. I don't know who won half 1. I'll check in a second. But currently it's Willow, and a Blockwork Orange is dominating 7-3. And I believe on the pregame show I said, if I'm 8-7-7, I'm definitely banning Willow because ABO is just that good on Willow. And it looks like they didn't do that, and they're paying the price for it.
3, 2.
Tough play there for 8-7-7. We've begun this game. Wayne, if you could confirm that I have the stream accurate. I think I do. I think I just changed it, but I'm always panicking now because of the last time.
Looks like it's all on.
Excellent. So we still, the big question is, what happened in the Hotties game? Did they win out, or... We'll discuss that after this half. It's not that important right now.
True. Well, last we saw, All Eyes on Re were up 3-1 on Haste, but that was I believe only half one.
Yeah, that was the first half of the first game. Things can change. They haven't changed much here. House Tagaryen can't even get a grab off. First.
Just pointed out in our comments, he's updated the announcements channel with every half score of the playoffs so far.
Oh, great.
So if you need,
well, thank you.
Good halftime.
Big return for Frozen, and there it is, 1-0, Clocks and Blocks. Oh my goodness, is the Mooper team, they're starting to look like it. People are starting to believe. The fans starting to bite off what they're cooking. Smell what they're cooking, yeah, we'll do a little bit of the rock.
Ooh, close return there from another one as well.
Here comes Horse. Gets the block. No, Refine missed it, but he still has a chance. He has the boost. He uses it, but no return again. And now Dad will threaten on the other end. The threat is all words, nothing doing, and a return there. But first will be out left side. He's going to go red. No, he'll hesitate. Frozen looking for the snipe. Look at the goose go. He's trying to take away all the boosts.
And now he's got access to the other snipe.
Nice bomb boost there, and Horse gets the return. So Dad now will. Dad holding one side, Refine the other. Refine really pushing aggressively, and it's going to cost him. Here comes Dad. He has a chance. Trying to beat Horse, but he cannot. Frozen can't catch him from behind. Good patience by Horse here. Fight for the pups, but they left it open for just a second. They're able to recover. And then they sweep the pups. Very important. And they're now out. Ops to kiss there. This could be a good decision because they have the tag lead. 1-2. Look at Refine. Get him. Whop up. 2-0. Clocks and Blocks.
Second time in 3 grabs. And now we're finding out himself.
Apologies, I left the cursor in the middle of the screen. How rude of me.
Frozen trying to make a boost play. Both flag carriers die. A team threatening the boost.
Team denied. Here.
Return
Oh, team
and
got denied.
corner.
Look at that. Finding the empty bomb cavern.
Style of points.
3-0.
Team now capping on 3 of his 4 grabs.
Cheese
to
Doodle
open
able to
this
get
out
one
up.
back, and that was an important one. That was an important cap because it looked like this game was starting to look like just a blowout, but perhaps some momentum. First holding, far left. Now he comes back right side, uses the opportunity. Oh, if he hit that clean, it may have been a cap. First still looking for a block. Not going to get it. Nice pressure by team.
He
3-1.
could have gotten a little bit more clean than he did.
Here comes Dad. No team holding. Team will be returned.
Ooh.
And we are reset here, it looks like, with 6:10 to play.
Comes Dad, back corner, gets
wall.
it.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming, and it's 3-2. And he's starting to feel the sweats here.
But he's
Team
also
past
got a row.
everyone. Should be a cap. He has it. 4-2. Clocks and blocks. Horse trying to extend the party. Frozen. Goose trying to murder everyone with that tag pro.
With a big return. Still have a tag though.
The protection there, and then they'll end up kissing out.
Good kiss in the cheese.
But that's going to put
Especially if they-
Refine past 3. Just has to
That
get
now,
Gargantua.
they're gonna be
Oh,
fine.
trying to hit the brakes, but good positioning by Garg there, making sure it's not going to happen. Cheese Doodle will be
Cheese
out
gonna
on
be-
the other end. And what a hectic map we've seen thus far. Frozen. Has
Cheese
tile.
Doodle's-
Has tile. No. Good hold by Cheese
Trevor
Doodle.
kept on both sides there. Both Cheese Doodle and Frozen made a move on their defender and got flag tile.
Another round of pups here. Cheese will threaten, trying to get them an opportunity to get the pups. It's not going to pay off, but he does get a cap. And they got greedy on the pups, and it cost him. 4-3.
That's one thing I've noticed from Red Team is Garg has been really solid on the blocks all game. Even on the Willow game that they lost, he's still been solid on.
And here comes team trying to get the lead back, but great positioning by First there. 4-3 the other
And
way.
Cheese
Oh no,
Doodle's
and Cheese Doodle passed everyone. Kenny!
But Frozen with the
Woo!
boost.
The Goose with the
Frozen bails
boost.
himself out there.
4-3 still. First returned. And we've seen a lot of action here in this one. And there's still 4 minutes, 15 seconds to play. And some change on top of that.
You like to see the fight, though, from House Tagaryen here after a rough game 1.
Well, I believe they were down. Were they down 3-0 early, too? They've just battled back.
I think so, yeah. The battle deck. A horse threatening. That's going to have to make a grab here. Cheese Doodle's getting bodied here by Team and Frozen.
Dad holding. Frozen.
Oh,
Murdered by his own
horse
teammate. It
kills
could
him.
be costly. They get the return. Here comes Dad.
Dad,
Gets it
a
to
smart
First, who
play,
has the
giving-
rolling. First cannot get the return.
Really
on
heads
his
up
own.
play there by Dad. Now they just need a return. And First needs to use his rolling smart.
It was a good heads up play, but it will not end up panning out. I think they're about to be out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to know the time on that one. That's a tough break.
He knew he
4-3.
had to use it soon. Just a second off.
Garg
God.
caught from behind
Can't keep
again.
the ball alive. Probably want Dad with the flag.
Said
though.
Frozen's name a lot, and we're going to say it again. He's having another good half here. Making some big plays.
Just expected out of him at this point.
3:10 to play. Oh, Frozen bombed into a spike there, and Dad will be past 2 for a bit. But Horse is also past 2. So, oh no, he's past 1. Another round of pups coming up.
With everyone on pups, it's basically just a 1v1 with the FCs.
They're both rollings. Cheese Doodles is Diffused as is refined on the return. And now a Kiss as first will try to get out. He doesn't really have a great angle. Plus he's against Frozen and Horse spawning. And now it may be a big one. What a play by Gargantua! The big snipe from the right side. 3-4, still the score.
Dad with the assist there, pushing him into it.
And the big block from first. No. Couldn't quite get it. What an attempt. Cheese Doodle past everyone. But team gets
Cheese
out.
Doodle threatening every time he's had the flag. Feels like
Cheese! Pass refined! Oh, and he's done it! 4-4!
3. Let's see if they can get the blocks. Oh, Dad swerves it, but team catches up.
2:04 to play. They've battled all the way back, Wanye.
Mm-hmm. Back to square one. They're definitely not down and out yet.
And Dad sweeps by on Horse. He gets a semi-rub there, and he has the angle, the boost. Back wall. Ooh. No, can't find it, but Gargantua gets the tag pro. Will Gargantua protect first, waiting with rolling Henri, sorta, not really. They need the return. They got it, and it's 5-4, House Tagaryen.
The momentum you want to see.
Whoopsie doopsie, this is a big one.
They have a boost to work with now. Gargantua gets a tag. Let's see if we can get another. No, can't get it.
Back wall. First. No! Woo, clocks and blocks muscling it through there. And now Refined has a chance on the other end. And it's a counter cap. Look at this. 5-5, 1:10 to play. Holy moly.
More we expected, I think.
Team sniped. Big play by Cheese Doodle. 5-5. Last round of pups coming up here in the first half.
This is the type of team effort from House Tagaryen that we've seen right here that they need in order to win this game. First going to win a tag.
First has the big tag. This is a big opportunity.
They're going to rush Frozen here.
Oh, what a play by the Goose. And you see the fans, they're just flapping their arms. That's the signal of the Goose.
First still has it.
Dad with a grab.
Can't see Horse, though, on the spawn.
First couldn't quite use that tag efficiently. He is out, but the big snipe from Horse. Well played. 24 seconds to go. Will we see one more run from both teams? Super boost in.
So. Got a bomb as well.
Dad gets returned. Horse with another return. Frozen past everyone. He's going to do it. He does it. 6-5. Clocks and blocks. And now they might double it up. Team. No, everyone's there. Dad hoping for a miracle. Not going to have it. And that's the end of the half. 6-5 in favor of Clocks and blocks. Wanye. What a heck of a half that was, huh?
That was a hell of a half for sure. I think that was the most exciting one we've seen, especially with the blowouts on Willow. But that's the type of game that you really want to see from Cheese Doodle, but not the way you want to finish the game, giving up those last two caps. If they could have taken a 5-4 advantage into halftime, that'd be much better for them.
True.
Sim rally back here.
You're telling us if they could have been ahead instead of losing, it'd be better for them.
Yeah, obviously.
I love it. I love it. And you're not wrong.
But still, the last two caps at the end there were definitely preventable.
So who was the difference maker in that half?
Even though they lost, I'm still going to give it to Cheese Doodle. That was just an astounding performance with 19 tags and 3 caps. Like, you don't see that very often.
I mean, both teams, that was just a hectic. It felt like every breath we took, there was another opportunity for somebody to score.
Yep. It's the beauty of Jardim.
Now, unfortunately, we found, Wayne and I, in our testing earlier, there was an issue with the script. So we're going to make sure, once it launches, that everything is correct and the scoreboard is accurate. And then we'll go live right after that. It should be before the game starts. So with their back to the wall here, Season House Tagaryen down 1.
Now on the blue side.
And we are having a bit of issues with this scoreboard.
And To give an update to the other minors game, Young Hotties sweep All Eyes on Re. They win Haste 9-6, and then they win Willow 9-6.
Well, the
So-
game has started, so I'm going to go live. The scoreboard is still having issues, unfortunately, so we're going to put it at 0. Oh, I'm so sorry, fans.
I'll radio announce. Horse out on the right side.
That's right, we're
Kisses down.
launched now. Oh, golly.
Cheese Doodle pushing blue with the flag. Now here comes team on the left pipe.
All right, we're going to...
Boosting around. Both flags out. Frozen hits a bomb, killing the FC. And he gets another return. Team threatening. Can't get it. Refined now past 2. Pushing the left spike, now past only 1.
Now we
It's gonna
figured
be
it
an
out.
ad.
Apologies again to the fans. 6-5, clocks and blocks. So the first minute,
Is
good announcing,
more-
Wanye.
6-6 now, actually. I didn't even catch it fast enough.
Is it
House
6-6?
Tagaryen. Up, yes.
All right, so 6-6 fans, keeping that in mind at home. We're not going to update the scoreboard again. We don't want to miss any more action.
First on the first grab of the game, I believe, Cap. But Refined now with attack pro and team threatening. Could take the lead again.
So the score 6-6. Keep in mind that score on the bottom is inaccurate by 1.
Oh, team now threatening. They save it.
Big play by Gargantua. Would you say that was a gargantuan play?
It is the gargantuan play.
The worst joke. Oh, the most overused joke in Tag Pro, and I love it every time. But there's Gargantua. He got it.
Play.
7-6 Targaryen.
Gargantuan play, and on the same hold, he makes a huge one for his team to give him the lead. And he makes a big boost block there to get the 1v1, and also a tag pro. Fine though with the grab, as is Cheese Doodle. Now Garg leading a grab. Horse really unthreatened though. Now they have a boost on him. Can't connect. Dad, good OD. She's gonna get the return. Now Garg's gonna keep 2 away from a grab here. And he can't do it. Frozen's gonna be out blue. Good kiss there.
Big returns here. Defensive matchup 7-6 in favor of House Tagaryen. Scoreboard once again, 1 off.
Refined now threatening.
Back wall,
That's-
not going to be. 7 minutes to play. Left side tag is up for quite some time. They'll take it at 54. And now here comes Frozen trying to help even this thing out. Oh, he grabs. Surprising play there, and he's going to be out, but that play surprised me. They don't get the return. It may end up costing them now here. There's a return, and it's going to be a back wall cap.
They've timed it. Now they're up by 2 now.
8-6 in favor of House Tagaryen.
This is what you needed for House Tagaryen. This is their map pick, and they're showing why they're confident on it.
Great work there by Horse, bombing him into the spike. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to play. 2-point lead for the Targaryen squad.
And here comes team, past 2, coming up red. Dad looking to make a play, and he shuts it down.
Aggressive cutoff there.
That's
Great
so
play.
good. Dad's been doing that the entire Jardim game, and he's been doing it well.
Gargantua looking at the bomb.
And if anyone's wondering, we are still on Dallas 1. They actually didn't go through with the Dallas 2 switch, so
There was
looks like it's a
discussion,
little
but
bit
it was
better
never executed. Horse has a grab. This is their chance to cut it. No, Gargantua. Big play. Team back wall has the blocks. Yes, sir. 7-8.
First could have done that with the boost, but a little off. The precision.
1-point game. 5:30 to play.
Blocks and blocks on the board for this half. And team being an extremely late pickup for Clocks and Blocks. I think he's been everything they've expected and more.
Good pressure here.
Good.
So House Tagaryen maintaining a 1-point lead. You see First kind of taking his sweet time here. 4 seconds to go till pups.
Grab immediately.
Does get the grab. He is out. He has the angles. First, and a big round of pups here. First threatening, trying to let Dad.
Get it, whatever pup it is.
So rolling,
Frozen's gonna
and then he sees the rolling there, so he's going to immediately give it up to him. But the spawn by Refine actually really helps.
Yep.
And now
Refine.
Gargantua, oh, he wasted the rolling there. Unfortunate. Dad with a chance. He has the back wall. The rope around. Yes, sir. 9-7. House Tagaryen.
Running now. Solid blocks, but not quite there. Dad with the 1v1. And he's going to get it. Going to be out left.
Dad again.
He's
Measuring.
got the needs a return. No.
Not going to happen.
Gonna
Horse
hold.
now holding on the opposite side, so they're really getting aggressive with that three. Dad had tile for a second, but Horse safely holding. Frozen
Great
really playing an
block.
aggressive anti here as they fight for pups. Horse is going to sneak by. If they get a return, it will be a cap for a second. No. Nice play by Gargantua to recover.
Frozen misses the
Horse return,
snipe.
and we are reset. Another round of pups
First
coming up here.
grab here.
Frozen. Big chance. Oh, look at him walking in. Oh, he waited too long, and Dad catches him. Catches him sleeping.
I don't know how you play that. Dad had to get off the pup there. Both First and Dad wanted the pup, and they both got off to try and stop that cap. And Dad did just in the nick of time.
Score still 9-7 in favor of House Tagaryen. Again, your
I think the
scoreboard
key
is
difference
incorrect on the bottom there.
Blocks so far. Their defensive blocks have been so good for House Tagaryen.
Reverse snipe from
Guard.
Gargantua. He got it. Refined. Top out.
Ooh, we're finding
And
the
he
sneak
finds
back
it.
door.
It's now 9-8.
Oh, yeah.
Gargantua gets the grab. He has a counter grab as Frozen holds. Goose gets away.
All right, shifting back bottom. Could have a return for cap here for both teams, but Dad's going to
Gargantua
lock.
can't find the angle. Oh, he gets by him. What a maneuver, but Refined
Ooh.
is there to pick up the slack. Woof.
Something subtle that people might not notice is that like 1v1 there with Cheese and Horse is why Tagaryen's been so good. Like they can get the 1v1 antis really well.
The returns are good, and let's see how team handles this tag pro.
Ooh.
He has the
Tag
angle,
pro
and
here.
Frozen should be able to walk it in. This time he gets it. 9-9.
Tied up. And team still has the tag pro to make some space for Refined. Oh, but he runs right into Dad. That's a huge return from Dad. Dad rushing back that red line has been so dangerous for Clock and Boss.
Game tied, 2:15 to play. First, thought about grabbing, decided not to, but team's out on the other end. Team looking for the
Could have
boost
a back
coming
ball.
under, but First is there.
Oh, makes him so. But Refined sells a free grab, so not a big deal.
Refine looking to boost all the way across. Takes a different angle instead.
That pops. Oh, Refine's going to go for the cap. Can't get it. Dad again on the OD. Not trying to push. Team's going to want a pup, as is First.
Oh, First dies on that
Oh.
bump. Refine really pushing for it, but it's going to go to Cheese Doodle.
Rolling
They
bomb.
have a rolling on.
Dad's gonna stay
This
alive.
could be a capture if they get a return shortly. No, it's
They're going to get it,
defused.
but it's too late. Cheese Doodle, good push there with the juke.
Nicely done by Cheese Doodle. And now he'll pressure team. That
Alright.
should be a return as well. Double returns. Here comes Cheese. Cheese is going to be out on the right side. 9-9 is the score.
That's at least one. Needs a block. Can't get it from Garrick. That's a tough block tonight, though.
First.
Gonna be smart here on the boost. Tie game here. It's 1 minute left.
First. Oh, he
Oh,
found
good
it.
play.
He found the hole. What a play by First.
There.
The
Great
defense
block.
strong as well. 10-9. House Tagaryen. 56 seconds to play. Dad holding. And he's out. What a maneuver. Look at Dad go. He's got the back snipe from Horse.
First gonna have a rolling grab.
Oh, and they got a free
Frozen's
rolling
gotta wait.
grab. Frozen just waiting on this pup. Oh, this is a pressure situation here. Tagaryen could put the nail in the coffin in game 2.
Fine's gotta be really careful on this contain.
First
He's not
gets
gonna
by,
be
he'll
able to
get
do
their solo return, but then he's returned himself. So now it's Cheese Doodle and Horse holding. Cheese Doodle past everyone. Frozen has the grab. And a big return by Refined from behind. Saving a cap, and he may end up capping on the other end. Look at him go. Wayne, he's done it. What a legend. 10-10.
20 seconds time.
10 seconds ago. Team's going to be out. Team has the boost.
Team.
No,
Can't get it.
denied. Inside is Cheese. Oh, he tried the angle, didn't have it, and it looks like we're going to head into overtime. 10-10.
Overtime.
Again, the scoreboard wrong. Unfortunately, we do have issues with the scoring.
Huge play from Refine there at the end. 2 missed snipes back to back from Gargantua and Dad from the left or from the right neutral and then from the bottom team to allow Refine to tie it with 20 seconds left. And then Cheese Doodle nearly breaks it open again with 6 seconds left. Just couldn't get it. Great plays from both teams, though.
So we head to overtime.
Yeah. What you got to hope for if you're a House Tagaryen fan is that they stay composed, because a cap like that in the last second can really shake a team up. Just got to hope that they just play the way that they can play, like they did for a lot of that game.
And again, apologies on the scoreboard fans. The script didn't work out. We thought we had the solution, which we did, but by the time it had launched, I was already too late. But the game is officially 10-10. And you see the Goose trying to make a joke here, trying to lighten the mood.
It's a form of mind games, in my opinion.
And it worked. Gargantuan has laughed. So if you're keeping track of the mind games, that makes it Clocks and Blocks 1, House Tagaryen 0.
Can't remember. Got to remember in the first half they got me with their abbreviation, so I would say they have 1.
That's true. 1-1 is the score. You are an official Clocks and Blocks representative.
Of course. As we are the home stream, we've spoken with the owner.
Well, looks like we are waiting yet again here, trying to figure some things out. And Wayne, as we skid into this final half and these final overtimes, don't forget to pick up some tires at Bright Now. Need a good deal on a new set of tires? Get one Bright Now. Frozen says hi in Twitch chat, or to Twitch chat.
I believe that was yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes. Hi, yes. I apologize. Frozen talked right after, so I just read the name.
Frozen's playing mind games with you. 2-1.
2-1 in favor of Clocks and Blocks. Gosh darn it, Frozen.
She's good at it.
Well, we've just found out that there's a different type of leak happening right now, as you can see on the screen. So the game will be delayed for just a few moments. And the question is, you got a bunch of old balls on Clocks and Blocks, a bunch of veterans, as we saw in the pregame. So Wanye, if you're looking at that, do these long overtime games, this will, Frozen has mentioned they had a double OT in the first round, do they start to take their toll on them?
You think it wears them down a little bit? Just the stress of it? I could see it. Could be wearing down old Frozen. We said earlier he's about 1 serious injury from retirement. Sprains his ball one more time. So I think you want to get them as much rest as possible if you're going to go into the Mooper here.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally they want to lock it down right here in overtime and not force a game 3, just for fatigue's sake. Don't want to have to put down the horse before the Mooper.
You hate to hear put down the horse. So 10-10 as we head to overtime.
They call him a real glue ball.
Oh, man. Well, happy belated Father's Day from Wayne. He's laying down the dad jokes here. He's crushing it. 4:50 to play. Of course, we've just started here in OT. First grab goes to first. And first return goes to Frozen. 4:34. Oh, look at Cheese Doodle. Woo! What a cross check there.
She's looking real aggressive here.
Oh, he misses the bomb, though. Refined. Oh, he's hoping for a miracle. Oh, team. That would have been interesting had he had it. Here comes the super from Refined in. First does get a grab. He's out right side. They have 3 ahead, though. They being clocks and blocks. So first threatening opportunity here as Horse tries to get in position on Dad for the pup. Team bodying Gargantua on the other side.
Oh, Dad. It's
Team
going to be
wins
his
it.
pup.
Horse has
First,
a...
he needs to hold
So first we'll have to hold forever as they get the
and we're
roll.
going
Oh,
to
what a spawn there. Frozen somehow ends up with that one. I'm not quite sure how that occurred.
start on that bomb, though.
Horse protecting, trying to protect forever, but he misses one. Oh, no, he recovers. Knocks one out.
Nice move.
And now he's got a
First there
body
to
Dad.
accept
Let's see if it happens. Frozen going for it. No, Frozen opts out, and now he'll evade the kiss. So first still holding. A great hold from first here.
Yeah, really good open first.
Finally caught by Horse. We jinxed him.
Frozen
Oh,
gonna
Frozen! This could be it! No, look at the...
Gargantua's
Oh,
gonna get
Cheese
there.
Doodle! My gosh, that man lifts. What a gym rat.
I don't know if you saw it, but it was actually Gargantua giving him a little push there. Gargantua, the Gargantuan push.
The buddy bump there, but still, Cheese, the positioning by Cheese made that play
Yep.
hesitation. So
Cheese-
just a great overall OD play by season 1 through 6, House Targaryen. 3 minutes to play. Second round of pups here. Ooh, Refined wins a tag pro, the big one. And now Refined looking to be out forever as Gargantua will hold on the opposite side.
Not their best holder
Oh,
on
Cheese
blue.
Doodle almost getting him from behind.
Have to make do with this tag, bro. First
And
now, gonna take the flag from him.
big play by First. He had to
Barely.
evade. Good blocks there, but First can't get out. Frozen. The goose.
That's
No.
nice. Another instance of Cheese Doodle great positioning, and Dad makes a move to get out left.
And now Team, talking about great positioning, puts himself perfectly in for the bomb or the boost to get an easy out if they decide to do it. And now Team
Big
is
solo
out. And now Gargantua has to make a play. Cheese Doodle again on OD. And they're asking a lot of the OD, especially the defenders getting back. Team holding. Team. Oh!
Dad nearly avoids death.
And
And he's gonna
Gargantua will get out.
grab. Even if you don't think that those
Team has
are
a
so
straight line. Does he get there?
cool,
No, it's Cheese Doodle again, the great positioning. Somehow Dad comes all the way over to win the tag pro. And now Team has to hold forever.
is Gargantua's got to push him from the left side here.
Well, Dad
But
couldn't find the right angle to
good play.
protect there. So tough situation. Good double return. Oh, Gargantua doesn't wait, and now he has to beat him one-on-one. He does beat Frozen, but Team gets him from behind. Dad
Dad
just
gets
killing
spawn
everyone. He's past two.
He's gonna-
The blocks are there. Can he find the hole? He does! 11-10.
Play
House
from Dad.
Tagaryen.
Blocks from Gargan Cheese and then a great read from Dad. That's the type of trust that I was talking about earlier that this team has.
1:20 to play. Aggressive read, paying off. Team returned. So the last round of pups seem very crucial here in the first of 2 halves of overtime.
Pump grab right before
Oh,
Pups
he catches the corner. What an out here by Team. Juke juice for Cheese.
forcing up.
Nice
Gargantua
push
push
again.
grab.
Oh, look at Gargantua. They're going to start calling him the big pusher. And now Cheese Doodle's out. If they get a return, no, Refined will be safe forever. Hail Mary snipe from Frozen, not going to happen. 40 seconds to go. Team can't evade the juke juice. Well done by Cheese. So 11-10, 1-0 here in overtime. Season 1 through 6 has Targaryen fighting all the way back to take the lead.
Gargantua now threatening, and he's gonna go over Cheese. Can't quite curve it. Team, good OD. Now first pushing blue. Gonna get bomb back. And Refined has an out.
Big play
Shut
by
down.
Gargantua. 10 seconds to go. Last chance for both teams. Dad will have a grab. Nope. He whops over. First gets a grab. 3 seconds to go. The easy return. 2, 1. That's going to be the half. So first OT over. We have one more stanza after this. 10-11 in favor.
And really like to see House Targaryen shut down those final opportunities there for Clocks on Block at the end. Just because they couldn't do it in that first half in the regulation. They gave it the 2 at the very end.
And now we'll leave this live so you guys can get a little look behind the curtain here to see what the issue is. Usually these automatically switch for each other, but for whatever reason on this half, there's a bit of an issue with whatever the script is. So we're going to leave it as is right now, but I'll try to jump back and fix it if it's wrong. Score 11-10 in favor Season 1 through 6, House Targaryen. Cheese Doodle has asked if he is pubbing, so the real question is, how the heck
How
would
dare
Cheese
you?
Doodle knew that? Is
He's
Cheese
just
Doodle
got
playing 2
red-handed.
games at once?
What scandal from CRC member he is. He denies it, calling it whack.
Oh. And Yis has identified himself as from the late 90s. But I like it. I like everything about it. So once again, House Targaryen leads 11-10.
Cheese was already ready after insulting, yes, calling him a nerd.
Well, it's a debatable thing. I don't think Yis is a nerd at all. I think he's a great guy.
Yeah, I think he's a very strong individual, personally. But regardless, Cheese Doodle feeling very confident going into this last half here on Jardim. Or possible last half.
And now we mentioned this in the previous game, Wanye, but the previous game we announced, not this game, but with all the breaks that are being taken, is this a bit of gamesmanship here from House Targaryen?
It could be. Frozen still, I think, is our mind game leader. So they're going to have to overcome him, especially with the group lead there.
And as you see there, they had the score incorrect despite it being accurate. Let's see if we can get a fix here. I did. I was able to fix it. How about that?
1.
11-10 in favor of House Tagaryen. Just in the nick of time as we start the half here. Wayne, season on the brink. What do you say? What's the inspiration here for both teams?
Well, you want to continue the journey, get to the Mooper and win championship. I think either of these teams has a really strong chance of winning the Mooper.
But one of them will have a stronger one than the other after this is all said and done.
Considerably, I'd say.
Oh, team with the grab here. The buddy bomb didn't work out. Dad just
Dad
ahead of
pushed him.
Frozen. Oh, that was a close play. I think either way there was returns all the way around there.
After some connectivity issues from Dad, he's had a lot of pixel by pixel moves, so I think it's safe to say he's feeling a little bit better connection wise.
100% agree. First round of pups coming up as Cheese and team hold. Dad wins
Cheese gets
a
a rolling, and
tag pro.
this is what you want for
This is
Tagaryen.
a huge opportunity here if they can convert.
Of
The
course,
rolling
make a
immediately
difference.
burned out. If they can get the return, no, Gargantuan is pushed ahead by first. They can't, or I'm sorry,
Force them? No,
team is
can't
pushed
quite.
ahead.
Dad being cautious with the tag.
And honestly, great hold yet again by team. We've seen a lot of great holds from him, but there's a return. I thought we were on the other side of the map. He gets to the back wall. Not gonna happen.
Nearly.
I thought we were on the
If he
other
hit
side
the
of the map,
boost.
so I thought that was going to be a capture, but it wasn't to be.
Gotta get oriented a little bit.
3:22.
It's 5 minute half. So team trying to thread the needle there.
Cheese bombing in. Getting by him, but Frozen. Look at Frozen. Frozen yawns and then hits him with the snipe.
That's a sign of an experienced player. Just being confident and sitting right on that boost.
And now this is a real chance for Refined. I feel like this is one of the more dangerous chances we've seen, but he waited just long enough. He has the rolling. They have the tag. He pushes it through, and we're knotted at 11. What a play by Refined. Waiting till the last possible moment to boost through. And now team is out.
Return.
Big play by Cheese Doodle. Good decision to return. Get the kiss.
His decision making has been very admirable this Jardim game. Ooh, Dad, though, with a risky grab, but he's going to juke Frozen and Horse when he passed 3. Oh, but he gets soloed by Horse.
And now it's team on the outside right. They have the blocks. Gargantua gets bodied out, but first is able to get back. Still having a chance, though. Team pushing in. Great play by Gargantua.
Has 3 now. Cheese Doodle has the anti.
Gargantua with the push.
He's going to...
Has the back wall? No. And then the bomb out? No. There's been a lot of close calls here.
2 minutes left. 2 rounds of pups. Frozen gonna want to rolling. We're finally gonna want to rolling. An exciting second to last pup round there.
We
Both
could be
defused, right?
still the danger of another double overtime game for Clocks and Blocks still in play here.
Jump around Frozen. Oh, they
He
had
had a
to jump, but he
chance.
didn't.
The communication possibly not there, but Dad's still holding, still has the opportunity. They're trying to
It's
clear
tough
out the bomb. They
that
do. Frozen gets the grab though.
Uh,
Frozen. Oh, a little bit of
this
miscommunication yet again.
one is to work with. Uses it. Can't get around horse. Can I double back?
Dad nowhere to go. Gets returned. Here comes
First,
first.
now,
No, he's swallowed by all three of them there. 1:15 to play.
round of pups.
Super boost in from first. Nothing happening. Dad has the bomb. Uses it. Gets first out.
And I have 3 on OD though. Bomb to work with.
And
Not
the
gonna
fourth arriving at
clear
OD
any.
here. 58 seconds. But Gargantua picks up the tag.
That's gonna be rolling. First is gonna
Gargantua
push this.
has to
Reset.
protect. Can he do
They
it?
need a reset.
They desperately need him.
Oh, first curves
What
it.
a block from Cheese!
And they-
Oh, baby!
That could put
12-1,
the
and
dagger.
that's Dad. Oh, he had a chance for the dagger, but he couldn't get it. He couldn't get it with 39 seconds. He's still pushing in. No!
Oh, he did it.
Oh, Clocks and Blocks still alive. 32
They're
seconds to
still ahead.
go.
I'm still pushing.
First.
get one
Oh, he thought
tag.
about the bomb. He
First.
didn't use it. That's it. That's it. 13-11. Woo.
Great plays from Tagaryen. The cohesion is just unmatched.
And it's going to
As
go
we-
to the all-deciding game 3. 13 seconds to play. 13-11. Horse will try to cut it in half.
Horse!
And he does.
He's gonna
There's 7
cut it.
seconds. Does Refined get the grab? Refined has the rub, but Gargantua shuts it down, and it is 13-12 final. GG, indeed. Oof.
Horse to make it even a chance at the end.
My goodness. Wanye, I think we're getting too old for this, bud. My ticker can't take much more.
We're 3 games to our streaming careers, and it's already been too much to
We've had 3 incredible matchups. So the final score, 13-12, in favor of season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen. And the first game, of course, 10-1 in favor of a Clocks and Blocks. So as they get set up here, you can see me doing the fun stuff. Wanye, I got one quick question for you.
What's that?
It's an easy one. Who was our as difference maker?
Well, the S difference maker for me, despite the stats, it's not going to show up in the stats, but it was Pusha G Gargantua making blocks on OD and in base to clear caps. Definitely one of my few both ways there. So great blocks by Gargantua.
Nice Pusha G. Yeah, Pusha G was making big plays. So now House Tagaryen, Clocks and Blocks will go to the all-deciding game 3. And unless I'm mistaken, because we don't know the result of the Young Hotties game, this is the first 3-game series of minors.
We already announced that, I think, last time.
Oh,
last game.
What'd you say? They swept?
Young Hotties have swept. They won both games 9-6 and are in the Mooper Bowl. Omar and
congratulations to Young Hotties.
Balls to you. Congratulations.
And Wayne, you just want to confirm, it looks like we should be live here.
We still have the as difference maker up.
Do we?
Oh, never mind. There it is.
Okay. I was like, oh, golly.
For a second, I think that's
2, 1.
Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Good to go, and we're live. 0-0. Game 3, first half here. And the home crowd, we're back in the House Tagaryen's house. So everyone should be careful because, as we know, they're as tricky as the Lannisters.
Tagaryen had the final call between this and I want to say Trans 2020, and they decided on Pilot to be the final map here. So let's see if that decision pays off.
Well, it seems to fit first style for sure. In my opinion, from what I've seen, He's a
You know,
dominator on the pups. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if it's that. Yeah.
Oh, and they're out. Pass
team,
two.
though.
We're just busy talking about him. Dad has to make a play. He's not going to do it. The
Oh,
Hail Mary bomb. He got it. He got it first
Oh,
with a huge play. Holy
Bomb from
moly.
first. That's how you want to get 3 here.
Well, that's why we were saying it's one of his favorite maps. What a play by that. 2-1 in
Dad
favor of House Tagaryen for pups.
Advantage for House Tagaryen with the juke.
But
over
Horse able to free up team. Well played by Horse.
versus House.
This is Horse's
Battle.
house. Dad looking for the tag. Not going to get it. Team's past everyone now. And it's going to be a catcher. Another Hail Mary bomb. Another one. Oh, baby. Dad with the play. And even though I'm a Blocks and Blocks announcer, and now it's Gargantua.
The boost spawns for him, but a second too late.
Wow. What a start we've had here. 2 Hail Mary snipe plays with the bomb.
That's 3, maybe.
Dad gets the box. He has the boost. No, nice play. Good read by Refined. 8-10 to play.
It's happened. First, gonna boost around.
Bombing ahead. He has the angle. He has it. No, what a play. Oh my gosh.
But you can't blame him for that. First, gonna get this rolling bomb though. Gonna extend the opportunity.
And now
Dad
this is it. First gets the roll, but Refined is there. Oh, the blocks are in, and they're finally on the board. And what a game we've seen so far from First.
Very lucky from First.
0.
Spawning in that position to get
the amount
of perfect block.
The amount of bomb plays we've seen from Dad and First so far are just staggering.
They're both very explosive.
Dad has a grab. He should be out. He's past 2. Refined will be returned. No, Refined able to evade. So big play there by Refined, keeping the pressure off his team, and then they're able to get 3D. Now Dad measuring. Double block from Gargantua. Push a G. Look at Dad using the boost. Oh, he's finding every element on the map, and it works out. What a genius. Oh, my goodness. Using every element on the map, going bottom side to top side, and then finding the bomb on the bot again.
Trying to retaliate. Pass 3 here. They got to block out first.
Oh, and great blocks there. They stopped the bleeding for sure. 2-1 in favor of House Tagaryen. Now 6:44 to play. Team past everyone. Refined accidentally bumps his own teammate, though, and that's going to put Dad into pressure. Cheese Doodle, can he get out? No, another similar situation.
That's a name we haven't called much, is Frozen. He hasn't really made his presence known like he did the last 2 games here on Pilot.
It's very true. This map is perhaps freezing him out. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Oh, what a move by Gargantua. He's able to slip through. Big play by Refined. And good OD there by Frozen. We'll say his name that time.
Big solo return from Horse here. Now Cheese Doodle, the last
Refined is past 3. They have no bombs. Can he do it? The Hail Mary bomb not going to work this time. And it's 2-2. We're all even. Woo.
Once for Gargantua and Dad on Jardim to tie the game for Refined. And again there from Cheese, missing a key snipe. You can't miss those snipes.
Here comes Refined with the tag and Frozen with the juke. So let's see how they do it. Oh, Refined accidentally grabs. You saw the hesitation. He didn't realize, but he's out. Dad has to live forever. Dad has to live. He's able to do it. Yes, and now it's a big opportunity the other way. Gargantua buddy bumped. First with the big play and the bomb. Oh my gosh. You know where he went, Wayne? Do you know where he went? He went to Warriors Tag Pro Academy. That's how he's so good at these bombs. Insane plays.
Patented Warriors buddy bomb. And just perfect from First there. We saw him yesterday on Pilot, and we're seeing him again right now in Game 3. Hopefully he wins this one.
3-2, and we have just approached the halfway mark, and we've seen enough highlight plays for the entire game. Unreal. And First bodies for the middle, gets the juke juice, rolling for Frozen on the opposite side, rolling for Gargantua diffused. And here comes First. Frozen taking it all the way to O. See if he can make something happen. He gets the grab, but First is right there. Keeping it D. Very wise decision.
Really want to keep this advantage here.
First hesitating on that bomb, uses it perfectly.
Hesitates and then times it. Exactly what he wanted there. We're fine now, past 2 with the boost.
And now it's up to the D. The blocks are there. Great snipe from behind by Dad. Then these
Look out,
guys, I told you,
Gargantua.
they just know how to use those mid bombs. Holy moly.
They've really shown it, especially the offense.
Now look at Dad. The good contained
See?
cheese. They get the return. Another round of pups here. Let's see. Is this one going to be the crucial one that turns things around for one team? Mid juke to refined. Rolling right on first. Dad gets the tag on left.
There's an
349.
it's that tag
Oh,
throw.
they need to sack. What a sack it is. That's going to even it out. 3-3. Big play
Very
there.
high.
And now the bomb, and they're up and ahead. Dad has to get ahead. So even though they had the tag, they have not been able to do much with it.
Yeah, and he's gonna grab with it, not gonna use anything. Swarming him. 3-3.
Still 3-3. 3:23 to play. First boost. Oh, and he's gonna get out here. No, he won't. Good positioning by team. And look, for just like a brief second, he had a shot at getting out past 3, but it was not to be. 3 minutes to play. Another round of pups. The last one, we thought it was crucial, but it ended up backfiring on clocks on season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen. Mid pup there. 2 rollings, both diffused. Left one coming up now. It's a juke for G's.
Every time the defense, or the offense for that matter,
Oh, look at refined. What a maneuver. Oh, but Dad snipes him from behind.
When they go for the pup on this map, it's so far away from base that you're kind of sacrificing some position. And we saw it last time with Dad.
And look at that. That pinpoint, no hesitation, hits that bomb clean and immediately attacks from Dad. Doesn't get out, but geez, it certainly is going to be in the heads of the Clocks and Blocks defenders for the rest of this match. A couple fake grabs on each side here. Nothing really happening, and we're seeing the first defensive stalwart of a match. 2 minutes to play. Another round of pups. First in position versus Frozen. And look at Frozen. Frozen trying to body him over, trying to prove that the veteran has something in it. And Frozen wins it out, but Cheese Doodle gets a tag mid.
Still got some gas in the tank.
Oh, and another tag. So 2 tags here for Tagaryen. This is definitely what you want to see. Can Cheese read it? What a play by Cheese Doodle. Killing everyone in sight. Team has to make a miracle play. He gets the grab. No. Oh, no. What if? What if? And Tagaryen. I mean, that's a textbook way of using both those tags, Wayne. You got to. I think they did it perfectly there, and it's now 4-3 in their favor.
The name of the game, Tag Pro.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, here comes Dad.
And he's going to bomb. Give him more time.
Oh, big return there by team. Frozen with the grab. He's hoping for something that was not to be. 1 minute to play. Last round of pups coming up. Left pup the latest, so we're focusing on right and then center. Center's going to be a battle. Right's going to go to Frozen. Both rolling, center and right. Frozen takes it O, and team fighting for the pup. He'll get it.
He's going to spawn with it. Only going to have like 14 or so seconds to work with it.
Well, nothing to do for Frozen there. 40 seconds to play. Cheese decides to keep the rolling on.
See if he can grab with it at least. And might be able to. Space. No, Cheese locks him down.
But you see that he's got him dancing. He's got him dancing, and that's the important part as we head into the next half. 20 seconds to play. We still have enough time for one more bombing run here. Oh, and just as I say it, first is out. Can he juke? No. Horse from behind, Frozen with the good positioning and the good patience to make sure he doesn't overcommit. 5 seconds to play. Dad with the last second hero grab. Nope, sniped down by Horse. There will be no kept. And this is it. We head to the last half. 1 half, Wanye, to rule them all. You see 5 pups from first Gargantua and 4 from Cheese and 3 from Dad. That's got to tell the story. Clocks and Blocks need to figure out the pup situation on this map.
Last week we saw Clocks and Blocks won their matchup. They won 66.6, repeating, of course, of the pups against Hazard. And now we see them losing on Pilot 17-10. So that's a pretty big disparity than what they're used to.
Well, they find themselves down only 1 despite that big disparity. So, there's truth. Both these teams are very, very. I mean, we've said it all throughout. They're very good teams, and this is just an epic matchup.
Yeah, this was my favorite matchup going into it, and I was really glad this was the only one that wasn't being streamed, so we could nab it during that podcast because it's been a really fun one to watch so far.
Well, you guys heard it here first. If you want to watch an entertaining game, you get Wanye, Jam, and then on occasion AK-47 when he's available. Because we have this entire playoffs, I don't think we've streamed one game that seems like it was a bad game. Everything's been extremely close.
Even had the benefit of the doubt on the Rectiles yesterday against Ranked Thugs, and they turned it into a hell of a game.
Yeah.
And I think we broke the century mark on viewers, which is quite the accomplishment this day and age.
Well, I think that game should have let some people realize like exactly how good Doris is. He should have been in the discussion for MVP this season. Doris just went absolutely insane in that matchup. Stellar game.
Yeah, for sure. Worthy adversary of anyone. I believe OK then gave him props in the reaction thread and said it was the defense performance of the year so far.
He did, yeah. I remember reading that earlier this morning. I believe that OK then actually said his direct quote was, "He looked like Jesus dressed up as Doris." He gave him the Larry Bird, Michael Jordan compliment.
Exactly.
But no compliments needed here because it's 4-3. It's been a slugfest.
2,
I mean, after the first game was 10-1, it looked like it'd be over for House Tagaryen. They battled back, and now they lead 4-3. 1-1 series. This is the last half. One half to rule them all, unless, of course, we hit OT. But this is it.
If House Tagaryen here wins this matchup, I think it would be the rare aggregate dominance for Clocks and Blocks, but overall win for House Tagaryen. Oh, and Team now trying to break.
Team is past everyone. He has the boost.
3 to beat on OD. Oh, and a flaccid there. That's big for Clocks and Blocks.
Oh, great block by Horse, but first with a monster play. We've said his name more than enough times on this map. He's had a heck of a game, and he has a game-saving tackle there, or a game-saving tag.
Because we've already seen 31 minutes from first in the past 48 hours on this map. But
and now a tag pro opportunity. Cheese Doodle with the lead.
Pass 2. Horse got to make a play here, and he kind of does.
Good job by Horse. He actually slowed him down tremendously there, and it cuts out the legs from the attack.
It's textbook.
Here's first, boosting backward now. He has the operative boost. He finds the hole. No, big pickup by Horse.
I think he could have hit a little bit cleaner and gotten past him, but tough to do against Horse.
I don't believe he would have.
He caught my drift there.
Nice play by Gargantua, getting the tag.
Disappointed we have the nickname for Horse as the Assassin instead of the Terminator. That could have worked 2 ways.
Oh, he is the Terminator. We'll change it for next time. Nice job there. Who was that team? Team somehow able to steal the rolling. Now he's used it effectively, but he was between 2 and it didn't get diffused. So now he's out past everyone. The blocks, if the blocks are there, he has plenty of time. Great diamond. Look at that diamond. Fantastic play there from House Tagaryen to make sure that no threat was to occur. Team able to use the bombs efficiently.
Though he's going to probably play anti.
And we know Team knows how to use those bombs. So, oh, there's a nice block from Horse, but not enough. Team taking his time. Look at Team hold. He's a holder.
Yeah, Team's just looking for any opportunity to give him.
Gargantua. Well, Team accidentally bombs himself back, and that's going to be a reset. That's not what you want to see because now Cheese Doodle.
Refine still has space here. Not quite a reset, but Garg shuts him down before you can use that team boost.
Another round of pups.
Pup win for House Tagaryen here. Tag Pro to a Juke Juice after the rolling suffuse. Gonna try for a grab.
Oh,
Ooh, team
big play by
solo
team.
there.
6:40 to play, down 1. Not a lot of scoring action after the hectic first half. Team tries the bomb in, doesn't work out. Frozen gets the return on the opposite side. 6:30 would play now. Dad? Nothing doing there. Cheese Doodle. Decides better off not to do it, but you do want to see Cheese get back to D here quicker sooner than later.
She has some space here. Pass 2. Gonna force Frozen on that bomb, but he covers low well.
Dad
That
hoping
now
for
with
a
the boot.
miracle. He takes his time.
Goes
Pass
up,
one.
fakes 2.
First looking for the bomb boost. Can't hit it.
Send the hold here. Horse trying his best.
Somehow getting
They're
it done.
both
Oh, he hesitates, and now he's past everyone. Return could be a capture.
Return!
Oh, he couldn't get the return. Woo! Oh, lucky play there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Clocks and Blocks get bailed out on that one.
If I'd call that lucky, that's just a misreturn there from Cheese Doodle. It's hard to predict that, but with a juice, you should expect a player of his caliber to get that.
Tough break. That could have extended the lead and really put them in a figure 4, a leg lock, so to speak. $5.20. We've seen no captures despite some opportunities. And now look at Goose hanging in the mid. He decides to go O here. No, he'll come back.
First, it's got space on Horse. Frozen Horse trying to track him down, but he's got the boost. In
Now look
control
at
of this.
Dad. He's trying to play some excellent, and it works out. He's just got to beat Horse. He's probably telling
They're
Dad, hey, help defuse. They're waiting on
Whatever.
pups, though.
For sure. They want this pub.
And now Dad
Dad's
will get a
gonna
tag. That's why they got it. Big play.
See first come back to Dad here.
Nice protection by
Get
Dad
one.
from behind.
He's got the bomb to use. First in control of this bomb. Both bombs.
And he's just waiting. Good patience here by First.
Mm-hmm.
They've killed
Gets Dad
2.
back there. They've got 2v1, but team's dancing too hard.
Great plays by both flag carriers there with excellent play. Team dancing and First using the bombs efficiently.
So the downtown snipe finally shutting team down.
Cheese
Cheese will
Doodle
pass
to
2.
everyone. Refine's got to live forever or kiss. He's looking for a kiss. He's looking for a smoocheroo. Not going to happen. And now Refined.
He's got a boost to work with.
Cheese still past everyone, but they can't quite get him. There's the Hail Mary
Bad
snipe, and there it is. Oof.
Horse work now. He's past 2. They've got bombs to work with. Good bomb by Gargantua, right back into Cheese Doodle. That's some of the chemistry on a defense that you really need to win a championship.
3:45 to play.
Clocks and blocks easily here. 2 jukes and a tag pro.
Team gets out.
Cheese
Oh,
yes.
And they're going to have a tag spawning. Will it spawn in time? Oh, he went for it, but he didn't get it. Dad with the good positioning. Dad with the save of the game. That's catching your kid as he falls off the couch. What a play.
Fantastic route by Frozen there, but Dad just sees it a second early and steps right in front of it. Great play by Dad.
You wonder if he would have hesitated. They did have a tag spawning that may have been out. I didn't quite see because of the action. But here's Team. Team could be out. No. Refined will grab, though.
Also with a boost.
Gargantua shuts him down.
Great plays by Gar. Gar's been awesome this series.
2:55 to play. Another round of pups. Juke for Cheese. Tag for First.
Now they're going to try and win.
Oh, big play. That's huge for Frozen, believe it or not. Oh, and a nice double return.
Yep. Perfectly played from Frozen there. But Cheese going to try for a grab, can't get it. They're going to keep the tags on D here, I think, just to get a reset.
And here comes Frozen. Frozen desperately pushing ahead, hoping he has like an extra 2 or 3 seconds. He gets 1 kill. He will be out. Big play by Frozen. Big play. First with the bomb. Oh, he got him again. Oh, my gosh.
They've been so pinpoint on those bombs all game.
Unbelievable. I mean, Tag Pro Warriors Tag Pro Academy really paying off for them. Cheese Doodle.
I've seen a drill with young balls every day.
Yeah. And now you see why. Refined.
First,
Down one. They need something to happen. There's been no
that's
points
two.
here in the second half. Frozen. Oh.
Dad shuts him down. The OD from first and dad have been so key.
Well,
And
Horse just
Horse is going
abandoned
to
that
abandon
tag.
the tag, bro.
Oh.
And they're going to still give up the cap.
Oh, wow.
Heartbreaking.
A tough
Lots of
decision
points.
there.
They could have had 2 tag bros and been down 2, or even 1, given the right play, but now they're down 2 and they lose a tag bro as well.
A
Kind of on their heels a bit. How's Tagaryen looking in control?
brutal decision there. But they're still a minute 23. Now the tags are out. And again, the same situation we talked about before. You just got to forget it and move on. You got a minute 23 to make something happen. Here comes Refined.
Refined, generating something. Cheeseroll locks him down.
Look at
Big
Cheese Doodle. 108 to play. And it may be over for Clocks and Blocks, but still look at Refined. Refined hesitating. The debate now, do you go for the grab now? And he decides to go for the grab, but that will give up the pup. And it's a tag.
And Dad, oh, and another tag. Clocks and Blocks.
Well,
It's going to take a Hail Mary here. 2 cap swing against 2 tag pros. Big block. Cheeseroll just easily steps in front.
It was not meant to be, it looks like, as they're out past 3. A return here could be a capture. Good protection from grab. First. Big out by Team.
It's not over.
Never say never. Here's Team.
That can end it here, but it's not over.
He's trying to use that Team best he can.
That might be it.
17 seconds.
Caps. They need to refine the cap really
Refined
quick.
With the grab, but there's the return by First. And they're popping the champagne here at Season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen Stadium. The castle is rocking.
Enormous win from House Tagaryen.
They
after
absolutely
losing
shut it down. After a massive back and forth, Wayne, in the second half, they just locked it down defensively.
Just a huge performance, both as 2 individual units and as a team. This is one of the more well-rounded minor teams I've seen in ever, I think. So props to them and good luck to them in the Mooper.
Good luck indeed, and great season from Clocks and Blocks. You gave everything you had. Wayne, before we sign off, of course, we need to talk one more time about the As Difference Maker from As Diff Premium Coffee. Tasty As Difference. Wayne, who was the As Difference Maker tonight?
Well, the As Difference Maker, I thought overall, it's got to be Cheese Doodle. He's led the team with his comms, led the team with his leadership. He's gotten a great defensive pairing out there with him and Garg. They've made key blocks all around. He even performed on offense, and they've just been amazing. So congrats to them. Good luck.
And the big come from behind win, it was a bit shocking, but we saw once it got to Pilot, I was starting to wonder how come they didn't pick Pilot earlier with all the pinpoint sniping. Of course, the pinpoint sniping.
Probably listened to our podcast where we both said that we really wanted to see Jardim, so they just gave us a show to watch.
Well, they needed Jardim to get to Pilot.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the big pick, and of course, those boys, as we mentioned multiple times, went to Warriors Tag Pro Academy. Young Warriors come out and play.
Especially first on those bomb snipes in mid. Very key there.
It was just some of the best games that we've seen all season, and now we get in the Mooper the number 1 team, Young Hotties, against the number 2, Season 1 through 6, House Tagaryen. Based off what I saw tonight, I think that's going to be as much of a battle as this game was.
You know what? The majors actually followed the exact same suit. It was 1 versus 5 and 2 versus 7, I believe. And then in both matchups, 1 and 2 move on. So we're getting 1 and 2 seeds in the Mooper and Super.
So ABO won as well. That means we're going to have just stellar matches all the way around. Well, it's been a great season. It's now bowl season, I guess you would say, or ball season, because we're heading into championship week. We have the Super Bowl Sunday, I believe. The Mooper Ball will be on Monday, and then I believe MLTP is still on track, if I'm not mistaken, to be following up with the.
I have no idea. I would assume so, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, if not, then they'll be in close behind with the Nooper and the Booper Ball. So. Great job, Clocks and Blocks. Hey, you gave everything you had. You put on a heck of a show. We really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.
Hell of a season
Hell of a
overall.
season. And good luck, we should say, as well, to season 1 through 6 House Tagaryen. I mean, we came in here rooting for one team, and then we found ourselves rooting for you guys as well. So you've done a great job.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Two
Jeremy
really
Jam.
good teams.
Yeah. Jeremy Jam and signing off now. And with me, again, Wayne, thank you for joining.
Signing off.